All right, ready?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not. But let's do this!
What's up, party people?
Bushies.
Did you just like say the word squishies really quick? Was that your
I
thing?
did. Sometimes my thing's not normal, and sometimes it is.
You just like said squishies. Wow. Hi, everybody. Oh no, our viewers number dropped off because we made them wait too long. Oh well, people will be back. Hi, everybody. Oh no, it's just Twitch has been glitching lately and moving up and down how many people are here.
Hey, look, Benjamin, the Bojangle dude is back again.
Oh, hello. I think we need to confront
Thank
something.
you, Ozzy Laloway.
We need to confront that you have made a mistake.
Do you want me to confront my mistake?
So the votes are in, and you won party piece 1. Congratulations. I
Can we wait,
Yep.
Lav? Can we have like some winning thing here? And Mama Drawk lifting a trophy.
So Mama Drawk won party piece 1, the Christmas party. I've decided that to make sure people have actually watched the video, the way we're going to do it from now on. So you, YouTube, pay attention to this. Vote in the comments. Send a comment below saying who you think won at the end. Only when you've listened to both parties. Comment the winner.
You can't do it in the beginning. I've seen
can't
some of
do it.
you
You can't do
voted like literally timestamp 11 minutes, and I was like, come on.
And going over the comments, Mama Drawk definitely won, combined with a Twitch poll. Congratulations, your Christmas party won. But you want to talk about
But
the
at what
cost?
cost?
Yeah, talk
At
about the
what
cost.
cost?
What talk me through what is the cost of your victory?
So today,
Yeah.
as I was going through and trying to pick out my people invited to the party, I was like, I have truly effed myself over a barrel. There's a lot of very, very powerful people were chosen in party 1.
You have burnt up the Iceman, so that's gone.
Yep.
Uh
Yep.
Iceman gone forever. You've
Yeah.
burned up Mr.
Well, not forever
Hormones
until we reset.
until we reset.
Um,
Ace-
you burned up some people too,
I
because as
did.
I went through yours, I was like, oh my god.
Mine wasn't without cost. I do think you got so many fucking heavy hitters though, like general heavy hitters.
Yeah, but I had them from so many different. Here's what I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you a secret right now.
Yeah.
Lean in and listen to my story.
Yeah.
When I said that we should have to go to like 300, it will make the parties fucking dregs, just dregs of the world.
The parties by the end aren't gonna be that fun.
It's gonna be like some dude that was in the background of Baratier. Like it's
I remember Vice Admiral Full Body from the Baratier arc. He complained about a fly in his soup to make Sanji look bad.
that will be the one who will be at our new parties because like 300 is not possible. That shit's
No, I
ridiculous.
think we do 300, but it's gonna be awful.
No, no one wants to listen to. Okay, and now I'm gonna pick. Do you remember when we went to Sabaody? There was a guy getting on the merry-go-round.
I think that's so funny. No. My audio, Streamlabs hates me. I'm gonna I'm gonna boost my gain a little bit. I know gain can be weird, but guys, you gotta actually hear me.
Dude, like honestly, it's gonna be. Can we pick a different number to get to? Like 200 maybe?
After seeing how hard this was, I genuinely even more want to make it to 300.
You're the worst. This has been so hard.
I think it's so funny. Okay,
I'm
so
not gonna lie to you. Picking today's teams for me, and like, I'll be screwed. By the way,
I
like if you pick certain people, I'm gonna be hooped.
I have one character. If you pick one character, I need to win the coin flip, or I think I'm fucked. Okay.
God,
I'm going to the flip a coin
I'm
page.
so nervous about today. I can't even tell you.
Okay, you called last time, so I'm gonna call this time.
Are we just doing a coin flip? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Are you gonna put it on the screen so we can all see? Oh, God.
Yeah.
I'm so
Okay.
nervous.
Flip a coin.
Hype train!
Kind of want the coin flip to be under the frame a bit. Give me a second here.
Hype, hype, hype!
Hype train
Oh
going.
my
That's
god.
crazy.
It's at 93% of the way. Hyped!
Dude, the frame is so low here. There we go. All right, we have flip a coin open. Ready? I'm calling heads. I'm feeling heads. Ready?
Oh god, I'm so nervous.
Fuck. All right, you get first pick.
Oh god, that's worse. Okay. Who do I have to have? Who do I have to have?
I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous right now. If you take
Usopp.
I'm so grateful. Holy fuck. It's not Jover. It's not Jover. That wasn't even on my list.
Ugh.
Okay. I I got to reset your list so that it doesn't say a very merry Davy back fight anymore. Got to reset
Okay.
my list.
Okay.
I just felt a wave of the most palpable relief. Oh, guys. Oh, yeah. We should talk through what the party. We didn't say we're bad YouTube hosts. Hey, everybody. Today's party, you saw it in the thumbnail, you saw it in the stream title. Today's party is New Year's. We are making the ultimate New Year's party, and I am so unbelievably, unbelievably relieved.
Okay, can I tell them a little more? Here are some of the things we have to have, and we're supposed to go over this with you, and if we don't, Lab will throat
Lav
punch
will
us
kill.
later.
Yeah, so let's actually, before we get started, we have Usopp. We've done the
Okay.
flip. Let's go through some stuff.
Okay, so we have to have a fireworks display. We have to have a first kiss or a New Year's kiss that is interesting or fun. We have to have somebody leave the party that is old and come into the party that is new. We have to have New Year's resolutions, a special New Year's themed drink. Is that it?
A special New Year's themed drink. Yes. I'm very proud of mine. I hope everything works out that I get to keep it. And then
I have
I
I
want to
have gone
I want to bring up one more rule that we came up with from something you talked about. It's a
okay.
good thing I didn't include Odin last time because a new rule that we've kind of declared
Right.
is we're allowed to make
Mhm.
this an AU where things kind of line up for these people to be together. But the AU split, like the timeline split, starts when the series began with Luffy sailing off. So characters who died in a flashback, we can't invite unless we
Thank you, Paladin.
specifically do an episode set further back when we start to run out of people so that we can do that. Which I think we're gonna have to do at some point. But otherwise, we can use characters who've died, but only if they died during the series. So we can invite Monet, but we can't invite Gold Roger. Make sense to everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, because we're morons and idiots, and
Mhm.
that's mostly me, um,
I
I
didn't.
said
Yeah.
I said we can't use the same people twice. And when I say that, we don't mean straw hats. We're only allowed
Yes.
2 straw hats at each
Straw
party, and
hats don't get burned off
straw
the
hats.
list because they're the main characters, but we are only allowed 2 straw hats per party. So
And
they
then
aren't burned.
whoever we use, we can't use again until we press reset, which will be a big deal, and then we're allowed to go back to using people.
And
So if you start hearing some weird ass people,
that's why.
there's a reason.
And what I find so goddamn funny about about this is at first you were like, yeah, we should reset at 300. And I was like, that's too many. We should do 100. And now that we've seen how hard it is, because I love stupid challenges, you're like 100 was right. And I'm like 300 it is.
It is a shared pool between the 2 of us, and we're
Yes.
not allowed to have the party in the same location
Although
at the
after the
same time.
reset, doing it so that we each have our own band list actually could be kind of fun. It doesn't have to
Could
be
be
named
kinda fun.
characters, but you guys are gonna like it less if we say, you know, that guy. Because we're
Yeah.
selling them to you. This is a debate show. Hey, everybody, Party Piece is a debate program where we argue draft picks for the ultimate One Piece party. We're not introducing today. We just got into our little routine. Watch the first one.
But
If you're on YouTube, watch
we
the first
did
one first.
yes, we did introduce it. We just did it in the world's most interesting order. Lab is only gonna half throat punch
What
us.
I love, hey, Lav, cut this up and reorder it. Put it in a different order. Just ignore the drawing in the middle doesn't matter at this point, anyways. Okay, I'm gonna do my first 2 picks, and I felt
Okay.
the most palpable wave of relief because everything I've come up with doesn't work without these 2. Everything has been built around this. My first pick, Stella Vegapunk.
Okay.
Second pick,
I hate you.
Shaka Vegapunk.
Oh.
There's my old man New Year's. There's my young man New Year's, and I'm going to declare them both as party host as well, hosting on Egghead Island.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna I'm gonna do my second 2 picks, and then do
oh,
you feel good now?
I cannot express to you how fucked I was if I didn't get Vegapunk. Everything that was my only idea was to host on Egghead. I was going to entirely like I was gonna make up a theme. I was gonna start just drafting Marines just so I had like a
Okay.
consistent theme. I was gonna maybe go for the Blackbeard pirates or something. I don't know. Like I was gonna have to hard pivot if I didn't get them.
Okay. Um,
It's not set 2 years ago. It's set in an alternate timeline. Is all
everything
that.
is an alternate timeline that just doesn't exist.
Yeah, so that we
Okay,
can
you
have
ready?
characters interact who in the main series didn't, because it has to be an AU no matter what, right? Because these characters don't meet in the series. Okay,
My next 2 are, Bon Chan
he was on my list. Okay.
and just a minute.
Oh,
Uh,
oh.
Frankie.
You're going for your straw hats right away. You did take now one of the 2 straw hats I wanted. I was debating Frankie or Usopp. I'm gonna since you have your straw hats picked.
Wait, and I already have my place where I'm putting it as well. My host is Bon Chan, and my location is Sabayoti.
Okay, 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 okay. I'm gonna look at my list to pick who I'm gonna go next. All right. I like that. I like Sabaody. I don't feel like Bonchan has any special access to that, but it's also just an
Yeah,
island,
it's
so
nothing to do with that.
yeah, literally anyone could be there. Dude,
That's not why
the
that's
nerves are
not why
so
it's
much more unreal this time now that we are so limited.
it's so farking limited.
Okay. Um, I'm gonna bring. You know what? I want to save s- something till a little bit further. I'm not that worried you're gonna take it. So I am going to bring in our main MC, the man in charge of music, keeping the beat, keeping it popping. We're bringing Queen.
Yeah, but a question, because you made me do
Yes,
this.
absolutely. I will answer any question.
Um, how are you having Queen there without all the fights?
How? Because generally he's focused enough on partying that I don't think he's going to cause problems until everyone's kind of gone. I think all of the guests we're inviting, all of you in chat, will be gone before he causes problems because he likes partying.
We'll see, dude.
That's
Because like
the man knows
that's
how to party. The man knows how. Can you tell me Queen doesn't know how to
because
party?
yeah, but he knows how to party with bad guys. You were like on me, and the only reason you got off of me is because I hormoned everyone.
Look, absolutely. This we're going for a more chaotic vibe this time. This isn't down to earth. This isn't like pleasant, simple Christmas party. We aren't going for that anymore. This is gonna get a little wild. And Queen and Vegapunk have like a rivalry. They don't like each other. Why are they working together? Great question. I think
Okay.
that Queen will
I
not be causing problems until after things are done.
I think we need to talk about this in general. This is one of
Hmm.
those things I was
Hmm.
talking about our rules. Like,
Yeah.
do we need to say to ourselves, like, fights are not on when we invite
No,
people?
I think all it has to be is it's so simple. It's every debate works this way. The opponent can say, "Hey, I think this bad thing will happen." And the other person will say, "Here's my retort." And it's entirely up to the audience who are going to vote who wins, whether or not they believe the retort. Whether do you believe that Queen's not going to cause any real problems until you're gone? Or do you think Mama has a point? That's going to be up to you when you do the voting. All I can say is when it comes to setting up a light show, Imagine Queen with access to Vegapunk's holograms and technology, working with him to program the ultimate stage show. How good could he make a stage performance if he was working with Vegapunk's holograms on top of Black Maria's illusions? Huh? Huh? Tell
You
me.
invited Black Maria just now?
Tell me that's not going to be popping.
Okay, let's see.
Do Queen and Stella get
Yours
along?
sounds like a dangerous party is what yours sounds like.
We're gonna have a fun time.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
My next 2.
Yeah.
These parties are getting harder and harder. My next 2 are Kaya
We got Miss
and
Gaia.
Mary.
I already see who you set up for your New Year's kiss.
Oh, you think so?
I do. I
But
do think so.
okay, well, we'll see.
How do I
And
prevent Black
also
Maria
the
from
bear.
killing someone? Great question. So, Minnie, we went over this. It's a weird niche rule. We realize it's not going to be fun if there's no straw hats throughout this whole thing. So the straw hats never get burnt out. The straw hats can keep coming. The only rule with straw hats is we can only bring 2 per episode.
Yeah. All right, who's your next 2?
Uh, okay. Okay. Next 2. The next 2. I need to consult my list and decide which I think you are most likely to steal from me. I don't think you're likely to steal that. Yes, this is it. I think Queen needs more help with vocals because I think when I think New Year's party, I love music. So I'm building an ensemble. I'm bringing the band back together. So you might think Brooke, right? No, 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 no. We got something better than Brooke. Not necessarily better than Brooke, but yeah, fuck it. No, this is the one character I'll say is better than Brooke. I'm bringing Uta.
All right.
And what's great is even more wild illusions.
Okay.
I now have holograms. I have Black Maria. I have Uta. We are going all in on this being as trippy and over the top, visually exciting as
We're
possible.
having a drug party with you.
We're not having a drug party. None of these are drugs. Well, okay, Queen might make drugs, but that's separate. That's a
Okay.
separate thing. And then, yeah, someone said it. We are bringing Scratchman Apu to help with the music because what I love about Scratchman Apu is he normally is like, "Oh, I'm such a big deal. I gotta be out here, fucking things up." But when he's around people he knows are bigger deal than him, he does become a background player. Will he try to steal something from Vegapunk? That's not your problem as a party guest. That he is definitely going to try to steal something from Vegapunk. How do I stop the
Okay,
Sing Sing
ready?
fruit? Great question. Moving on.
We'll do that in a minute. My next 2 people are Vegapunk main body and Edison.
Okay. Wait. Stella is main body. That's who I got.
No, original
Original.
Vegapunk.
We don't. Okay. Oh, so I don't. This is confusing because I think Stella is original. I think that the one in the box is a clone. Are you taking?
Knucklehead Vegapunk old man is original.
Yeah,
That's who I'm bringing.
that's who I have. That's Stella.
His name wasn't Stella.
Yes. Well, Stella means like star. It means center of the satellites. It means center.
Oh, you're bringing Stella center.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
I'm
bringing
okay.
I'm
So
bringing
I'm
original
bringing
OG Vegapunk.
I'm
Oh,
bringing Edison
okay.
and
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yep.
just a minute. I have to finish which one I hate least.
I I love York, but I don't think she adds anything to this party. You know.
That's my
I
she adds
wish
nothing.
I hadn't have taken Lilith. She was the best Vegapunk for New Year's, and I burned Lilith last time.
I know. I had a very
Mhm.
similar revelation. Um
Lilith would be literally perfect for this. I gotta actually start drawing again. I just realized I want a thumbnail, don't I?
um yeah, I'm gonna bring Edison for sure. You know what? I'm gonna bring Pythagoras.
Edison and Pythagoras. All right. I feel like I'm so glad I took the Vegapunks first because I got the 2 I wanted.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna bring
I'm
Pythagoras.
glad because I don't know how to spell Pythagoras.
I would have told you.
Mhm.
I'm gonna bring No, because I hate
This
her. No, I'm
is
gonna bring
so
Pythagoras.
okay.
It's Pyth, Ag Oras.
AS? God damn, that's a name. Has ancient Greece decided to come up with names that Romanize better?
I don't know what to tell you. They're ancient Greece. So no. Okay, your turn.
Okay. I whew, we got options here. Oh, someone asked me how I was going to stop the Sing Sing power. And because we know about it ahead of time, because we're going in with knowledge is what I'm saying here. I am bringing a character I didn't want to bring because as much as his powers are so useful for this kind of party, I don't think he is going to want to participate in any way that goes beyond basic work to keep this like safe. Trafalgar laws here basically just as a contingency because he can silence an area to stop the Sing Sing fruit power if he knows that he needs to. That's it.
Mm, oh, nice.
Um that's the only reason we want Trafalgar Law because this is too fun of a party for him, and I actually think he's kind of a buzzkill otherwise.
Uh,
Oh, let's go through. Let's go through. I'm gonna bring
I'm
my.
bringing.
I'm gonna. Wait,
I'm
I
bringing.
get two picks. I get two
Oh,
picks, and I'm gonna bring my master mixologist now.
okay,
In charge of drinks, we have smoothie.
that makes sense.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
bringing Pell and Chaka.
interesting. You were. I'm trying to put together what we're going for specifically. Pell and Chaka. Does Chaka have 2Ks or 1K?
One.
That sounds right.
Did you see the confidence in which I said it?
You did. You said it with a lot. How does Law
Confident?
stop Uta's fruit? Because he can make silent zones. He did it to Big Mom to stop her from summoning her homies. So if the Sing Sing fruit starts acting up, like basically preemptively, she's gonna put on a couple of performances, and if things start to get too heated, just like, hey, it's time for the no zone.
Okay.
Raph's Revenge. I wouldn't say crushing victory. The YouTube comments were a lot more split. She only won like 55% ish of the YouTube comments. So I think like we're not gonna say crushing victory last time. We're gonna say
I
like
mean, it was a
respectable
crushing
victory.
victory. It was a crushing victory in Twitch,
In Twitch, it was a crushing victory. It was like a 65% sweep. Yeah.
but
Mhm.
I would say it was just a victory.
Yeah. A victory for certain. No one could argue that you didn't victory all everywhere, but uh I think crushing possibly too far. Should he use Rocinante? Well, earlier we talked about this. We are no longer allowing characters who died before the series started. This is a new rule.
Yeah,
We're coming up with new
yeah.
rules all the time to make it feel like it makes sense for us.
Make this feel like it
Yes,
makes
Law's
sense.
job is partially putting people in timeout. When I reveal my theme, you'll see that he has another job, and I don't think he's actually cool enough to help with it because I think he's too much of a buzzkill. Genuinely, I don't know if we're gonna be able to get Law to do more than the bare minimum, and I think we're paying him to do the bare minimum even.
Okay. Whose turn is it?
Uh, let's see. You got Pell and Chaka, so I think I'm next. Give Bellamy a treat. I can do that. Just a sec. Bellamy needs a treat. It's very important. Oh, the
Bellamy
dog cam broke.
gets the treat. The
Okay.
dog camera's pointing at your feet. It's not, but it rhymed better,
I
so
mean,
that's what I'm
it
going with.
sometimes does point at my feet if it gets off center.
Oh, look at his little smooshy
Aw.
face.
Aw.
I love you,
He's such a good
Bellamy.
boy. I love that boy.
Was such a
Oh,
good
and he
baby.
gets fast. Yeah. No. Okay. Hear me out on something, right? I think
Who are you picking?
with our +1 rule we came up with, I could at the end invite Beppo if you didn't bring him, but I'm gonna invite Beppo just so I can guarantee that Law at least has a little bit of fun, you know? Because like
Nice.
because he's not gonna have any fun without her, without his
That's
buddy there.
nice.
Oh man.
Okay,
There's so many
you
characters
done?
I wanna add one more. I'm just looking through my list to see what's a good choice. I'm gonna bring someone who I know is gonna be equally good at fireworks, if not better than Usopp. Lindbergh of the Revolutionaries, the rabbit mink who
Oh,
likes to
good for
invent
you.
explosives.
Good for you.
Yeah, so I think Lindbergh, great choice. I think he's gonna be really, really good at fireworks.
Okay, ready?
Mhm.
Um, Denjiro?
Denjiro. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm curious, some of your people are here, and I'm curious what like, if there's a specific deal or vibe that I'm not able to center on. Isn't he a cat? He might be a cat. I thought he was a bunny. I really thought that guy was a bunny.
And Otama.
Aw, I mean, she loves party. That makes sense. Dude, did you read the new chapter?
What new chapter?
New chapter
Are you
came out
talking about?
of One Piece.
But I was here in the One Piece world. I
Yeah.
went to the new chapters and it said, and I quote, "That's it. You read all
Did
these
you check
things."
today? Sunday? The day it comes out?
I did. Let me check again.
Okay, because Tama's on the cover page and she's kicking ass. Google says cat. Lindbergh's a
Um,
cat. I thought he was a rabbit. Guys, Lindbergh's a cat. Crazy. Wait, there wasn't a new chapter? Why was there a scanlation? If there's this I the scanlation comes out early at New Year's. Right. I
okay, well,
forgot.
I didn't read a scantillation and I have not read a new chapter. So
Well, I guess we'll wait until it's officially released and
you're
then we can
on
do a reaction.
you're officially on drugs in my world.
This always happens around New
You
Year's, I forgot, because
you can
Shonen
I
Jump
can't
schedule
remember
gets
where I
weird.
go for scantillations again, Drawk. It's a new
Oh,
day.
well,
It's a new
here's the
dawn.
thing, the site I used to send you to broke and now it's harder to read them.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
you have to
yeah,
go
that
through.
would do it.
Actually, I don't know the illegal illicit means you would have to do because it's not allowed. So I can't help you because I don't know that because it's bad. It's bad people do
Okay,
that.
because it's bad and bad
Piracy's
people are
bad.
bad. Piracy is bad, especially in a show about
Yeah,
pirates.
absolutely. That's how we feel. That's
Okay,
our
ready?
real
Is it my
feelings
turn
for
yet?
sure. I mean, you
Because
just went, dude. You literally just went.
I never get to go.
Yeah, truly. Um, I'm gonna add an important character, which is Stussy.
Oh,
Um, why is she important? There's two key reasons. We'll get to those later. Don't worry about that. Oh, I'm looking through my list. We are scraping barrels, huh? Um,
we are scraping barrels.
I'm gonna add Raiju. We have reasons for that. Don't worry.
Okay, my turn.
Yeah,
Conus.
Conus. You're bringing a lot of the like girls who have been like the entry point into an arc to give us sympathy for the people in the area, huh? Oh, we're
Whatever.
Stussy
And
clone.
Pagaya.
Pagaya, her dad. We have a lot of like I
Don't
father
worry about it.
figures as it's not just fathers, it's also father figures, right? This is interesting.
Don't worry about it. Move on.
I'm so curious what you're doing because I know what I'm doing. I'm
Don't worry about it.
perfectly aware of what I'm doing over here, you know?
Don't worry about it. Don't think about it.
Hey, we're at the part where I've genuinely run out of what my go-to choices were going to be. Okay? So from this point forwards, I am just winging it based off of what hasn't been taken because I had a lot of assumptions on what would be gone by now. You know what? An important one actually. Jola, adding to the trippiness and powers that do trippy weird things. We now have art
Okay.
illusions going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that just makes sense.
Okay. And
Let me consult my list. Let me consult the oracles. Mhm.
baby Lily.
Dude, we're gonna be fucking scraping the bottom of the barrel soon. Like next episode, we're gonna be getting wild with our choices, huh? Jola, for those who don't remember, is the weird lady in the blue polka dotted dress from Dofi's crew who had the power to turn things into art. Yep.
Okay.
For those who don't
Just a minute. I
remember.
gotta get my dog to come and see me.
Hmm.
Lily.
The dog is being summoned. Don't worry, guys. Buggy got
About
taken
it.
last time by somebody. Otherwise, I would include Buggy. For some reason, Buggy's not available.
Got Jags.
Have you got your dog?
Yeah, I got my dog.
Okay.
Check for ticks, please. Is it my turn?
Nope, I have to pick one more, and I'm picking Bartolomeo. Why? I don't really know. I just like him. Your turn.
Hey, Pedro and Wanda.
Pedro and Wanda. I'm so curious if you have a thing you're doing or not.
Have we met?
I mean, you usually do have a thing you're doing, yeah. Okay. Um I am so brain dead today. It took me forever to remember where to click to get to Streamlabs to edit things. I have 4 choices left. Guys, I need your help. I need to pull your energy. I'm pretty sure I remember there being a One Piece character that can make people tell the truth, but I don't remember who it is. Is that a thing or am I crazy? Am I crazy and inventing that that is a power that has existed in
Are
One
you
Piece?
playing Truth and Dare at your
No.
party?
No.
Hey, you can't just make a picture that's just off of yours.
I'm not. This is Mr. 2 over here.
Okay, thank you.
Man. Maybe Miss Golden Week? I mean, that's similar. Like,
Yeah,
Miss Golden Week.
that's not a bad one as far as like things go. I thought about bringing Miss Golden Week.
No, Shen is not a One Piece character. You're right. Shen isn't from One Piece. That's true. I was mistaken. I was definitely thinking about Shen. Or Monkey Man, as he likes to be called. Okay. Django. Django can. I feel like Miss Golden Week gets to the heart of what I want to be doing, which adds to bringing mood control to parties being like a little gimmick that we can do. All right, we're going to bring Miss Golden Week. We're going to bring Nami. It's back to you. I think
Okay.
you have 3
I'm
more.
gonna bring I'm only at 15 right now. I
You're
counted.
right. I miscounted on mine, I guess. Wow. Oh, no, that put
Um
me to 16. Now I have 4 more. God, I'm going crazy.
uh Polly and Kokoro.
Sorry, Lady Kokoro was on my party last week.
Oh, then Mozu.
Okay. Is it I guess if we use our +1 rule at the end, you can just get Kiwi, huh?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, because look, I'm gonna be real. I'm not taking Kiwi.
I'm thinking I'll get Kiwi at the end
Yeah.
type thing.
Oh yeah, you can take Polly. You can take Polly. Polly and Mozu. Okay. I have one more Straw Hat crewmate. Who will it be? That's a great question. Frankly, as much as I wanted Usopp or Frankie, those have been taken. So we're gonna go for Brooke as our next Straw
That's a
Hat
good one.
contender. Now, I must consult the oracles.
So you got Brooke. Now who's your next one?
I think I've actually burned through my entire prepared list, and now we have to riff it. We just have to make up characters from One Piece on the spot. Um. Oh, I was just thinking of someone, and he's already gone. Guys, I can do this. We have run out. Baby the Gorilla McDonald. Yeah, you guys help me out. Conjuro. No, not Conjuro. Guys, never. Although that does make me think about something. Which
Django would love to party.
Django? Holy shit, wait. No, it is Django. It is Django in full body. Django helps me with something I want, and full body will be his +1 at the end because you're not taking full body. They had a whole thing where they
No.
learned to become dancers.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not taking Lafitte. I'm not taking Lafitte. I don't trust the Blackbeard pirates. I love them, but I don't
Okay, you
trust them.
ready?
Yeah.
Tank, Tank Lepanto, and
Who
Gats.
who the fuck is Tank Lepanto? Is that one of the people from Capone's crew?
I think he's on Dressrosa.
Gats is the announcer. Guys, who's Tank Lepanto? I literally made fun of full body. It turns out, guys, I can be wrong, and every character I make fun of will become needed. Kabaji and Moji's kind of fun. They do like to party.
He's the commander of the Dressrosa self-defense army.
That's so
He
real.
the dude who is the loyal supporter of the Raikou royal family.
Hmm, hmm. I don't have Senor Pink here. Senor Pink doesn't really strike me as like he's not like a fun party guy. We are keeping
He's
track of it. Yes.
he's had some shit go down, man. He's not really feeling like
Hmm.
yeah. He's hard boiled, but he's also a bit difficult at a party.
If it wasn't for Jesus Burgess's super strength fruit, I might invite him because he just it seems like he'd party and be cool. But like you can't keep track of that guy. He's literally impossibly strong, you know? Oh, Diamante is not terrible. He's New Year's baby. I'm not having Senor Pink. I'm not having a 50-year-old man be my New Year's baby. No. Oh, but someone brought it up earlier, and I do want Baby 5.
Okay.
I think Baby 5 is actually like a great. No, no, no. We saw Kid at the greatest party we've seen in the series. At the festival that went on for a week, Kid was pouting. He didn't enjoy anything. Like, oh, actually, Bardo is a great response to Burgess. Honestly, he could keep him in the timeout corner for real, for real. You are right
Who do
about
you
that.
got? Who are
I'm
you
adding
picking?
Baby 5. I have one more character. Oh, I want to be careful about this.
And I have 3 more characters, right?
I think you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got to number these actually. No, you have one more character. Django's great. Django is great. He does seem fun. Oh God, there's so many options, and none of them feel that good.
Okay. Come on,
I
man.
I want to pick. This is really weird. Okay, I need to look. I need to remind myself of someone's name. This is a weird choice, but I think it's good. Uh, Not Hina. Not taking Hina. We're not bringing more Marines. I think Django and Full Body can party is all. Who's McDonald? You keep saying I don't remember McDonald. You would save Baby 5 and Psy for the key party? That's funny. Should I just bring Psy? Psy seems too uptight. All right, I found it. Guys, I know who I'm bringing. I was wrong. I've changed who I'm bringing. I'm bringing a character I never thought I'd bring, but I'm looking at the wiki page and it's Satori, the ball guy. It's ball guy. Why? He's making New Year's poppers.
Oh.
He's making little surprise poppers with the cloud balls. Yeah.
You're the whatever. Okay.
He's making
My
little
last person.
poppers. Yeah.
You ready?
I'm so ready.
Number 3.
The Clayman. Candles are cool. That makes sense.
No, candles are not cool. That's not why. But yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's why. It's because you like candles. Okay. I see these already are so much lower quality of lists than the first time, and I love where we're at already. We need a ball to drop, and I brought ball guy. It's all coming together. All right, we each get to activate our +1. Are you taking Kiwi? Because I am taking Vice Admiral Full Body.
I'm obviously taking Kiwi. Would I not take Kiwi?
Okay, so the way we're doing +1s, we decided is we have any character on our list who has an obvious person they come with as a pair. If the other person didn't get them, at the end we can pull our +1 card and bring them in. So I'm bringing Full Body from Django, and Mama's bringing Kiwi. These are very different vibes. I think, because you won the coin flip, you need to reveal your
Can win the
theme and
coin
what you're
flip,
going
did I?
for first.
Okay. Mine is called From Egghead or From East Blue to Egghead, an extravaganza.
You're just
You're
traveling
gonna
around
be
the world.
going on the Going Merry to start with, up until we get to Water 7. Each one of the districts, you'll notice that I've put them in order. You start by sailing to a place that represents East Blue. Then we will go on the Going Merry and we will sail, and that is with Kaya and
I
Mary.
I need to
Then we
I'll let you finish, but then I do have critiques that we're gonna go over, and you know that. All right, go
Yep,
for it. Keep going.
be quiet. I have critiques about yours,
You think
queen,
so?
at a party with these people. Come on.
You think so?
You're It's at Sabayoti. You're sailing around. Each area will have a beach area that's been made up to represent their district. It will be decorated in their area's things. Like
you're not literally going to these islands. It's that you're dressing up the
no,
Sabaody archipelago to look like these islands.
yes, and
That's awesome.
so
That's awesome. Never mind.
Frankie Frankie built a new Going Merry as a tribute to the past. And everyone goes on the Going Merry and they go to the East Blue beginnings with Kaya and Mary. And I'll tell you all about that area. And they have set it up to look like the East Blue beginnings area.
Mhm.
Then we sail off to Alabasta with Pel and Chaka at the next area around the trip. We go to Skypea with Konas and Pagaya, and then Water 7 with Polly and Mozu and Kiwi. And then it will be midnight, and that is when we will have a special ceremony before we move over to 1,000 Sunnies and sail off to Dressrosa with Tank and Gats. Then Zhao to Pedro and Wanda, and Wano with Dijiro no Tama. And finally, we settle down at Egghead for the last part of the party. And we go around Sabayoti, and each section has been built up using sand, wax, and some other things with Frankie to create the most spectacular versions of each of those regions. And it's to celebrate our trip through One Piece so far and our final chapter.
See,
I'll tell you more about it after.
I have a problem with this. My problem, before we
Is it that
continue,
it's so good?
it's that if we're inviting our audience as though they live in the One Piece world, they don't know about this journey. They don't have
It
nostalgia for the
doesn't
Straw
matter.
Hats.
It
All right.
absolutely doesn't matter. And here's the reason,
Uh-huh.
because each of those areas has little friends that will teach them about it. So for anyone who doesn't know about those places, it'll just be like they are getting to meet people from different parts of the world they otherwise wouldn't get to go to. This person said it exactly right with the I have set up a cultural expo. So the people who are there will just feel like they're on a cultural
All
expo.
right.
But for those of us who are watching from the outside, you know what's going
All
down.
right. All right,
Just wait
folks.
till you hear some stuff.
Here's
Yeah, you know what? Our plus ones put on the
so
banned list
so
then.
I actually think that this person stumbled on something brilliant for making this series work to 300, and I love this because my immediate instinct is to say, yeah, you can't plus one a character in from who's already been picked with the plus ones, and plus ones count towards a ban list. But isn't it more fun if there's secret tech to plus ones and you can use plus ones to smuggle characters in off the ban list? Or if
Yeah, I
you
like that.
Yeah, or if you can bring characters in without burning them up. I think if you can find
Yeah,
a way to bring in a character that's been chopped off with the plus ones, and then we can get into
yeah,
arguments of like what counts as a plus one. Like, do you get to bring Ace if you invite his old second in command from his pirate crew?
I love it.
Yeah, I think there's something fun to this. I really like that.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, I think Makino could count as a free Shanks grab, although I think Ben Beckman's a better Shanks grab, honestly.
Why don't you tell us a basic like I just told a basic
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
we'll go deeper
See,
in.
here's the basic. The basic is this party is called New Year, New You. The entire thing is built around two premises. One, that we have assembled the greatest visual display possible. I want you to take a look at my list real quick. We have the Vegapunks running holograms. We have Queen running a light show, which we've already seen he's incredible without Vegapunk tech available to him. Why is he doing it? Simple. Because Vegapunk got in an argument with him about that his New Year's party was gonna be better than Queen's, and bit by bit, talking over the last year since the previous New Year's parties, Queen has been like, "Oh yeah, let me run the show for your party and I'll show you how it's really done." Why is he going to behave until the party's over? Because his rep is on the line. That's why. You might want to leave the island quickly after the party's over, but during the party, he's going to be focused on the competition. I can promise you this. Black Maria running illusion came with Queen as his +1, not in the rules sense, but in lore. Black Maria is doing illusions, all sorts of shit, reading into your deepest desires, highlighting them because apparently that's a thing she can do. Spiders have that power for some reason. Uta sending you into a beautiful, fantastical slumber where you get to see your dreams. Wow, we're seeing a lot of dream imagery. Scratch Man Up, who's just doing music. Traveler a lot, keep things on lock, doing good. And perchance, if you've always wanted to be a certain way and you find someone else who wanted to be like you, say someone wanted to be a man, someone wanted to be a woman, you have them in opposite gendered bodies right now, maybe Law does a little switcheroo. New year, new you. Beppo's there to keep Law cheerful because otherwise he's just going to pout in the fucking corner all night and just grumbly. Stussy, honestly, is there because Stussy and Raiju are here for a somewhat similar reason, which is there aren't enough cool women in One Piece, and the gender balance can't just be all men for it to feel like a cool party, and they feel like they'd actually enjoy a party and have fun. Raiju's
Right.
here for another reason. Sussy does have one reason, which is Smoothie is in charge of drinks. That's very important. Um, and there is a holographic giraffe and a robot giraffe on Egghead. And if anyone's going to be drinking giraffe juice, Stussy needs to be there because she needs her third time sipping a giraffe. It's happened twice. It'll happen again. Uh, Giola is here to turn everybody into art, repaint you as you want to be. Bartolomeo, honestly, just here because I like him. We were running out of options. I'm going to be frank about that. Although I do realize now, if you mix him with the paint people, his barriers can be painted, create some really cool props. They can reflect holograms. Actually, he's got jobs. Nami, honestly, is here because she loves to drink and is a great presence at a party. And one other secret thing. Brooke for music, obviously. Django and Full Body are master dancers. Satori's doing the ball drop, making poppers. Baby Five's launching fireworks out of her fucking arm. It's great. Let's get to you know what? I'm gonna do my signature drink and then I'm gonna pass it to you so you can do your signature drink. We have a signature drink that's very important. There are gloves in Egghead that let you touch light as though it were real, light constructs as though they were real. Smoothie is going to juice holograms, and we're going to mix that with a little bit of vodka or tequila, and we are going to have glowing, drinkable hologram juice that has been magically squeezed with a combination of Vegapunk's light gloves and Smoothie's power. We have hologram juice. Bud Light? That's such a good joke. Khalifa for a foam party is fine, but also she's a CIA agent. I don't trust her.
Bud Light is great. Okay. Is that where you want to stop?
Yeah, yeah, I'll pass it back. I'll pass the torch back.
Okay, so my party uh has a bunch of different things. The first thing that you should know
Uh-huh.
is in every area, because it is set up as a party that goes around on a kind of a pirate cruise,
Yeah,
starting
like
at the
a
going
yeah, it's one of it's like a the what do they call it? Like raft parties or something where you're on a little
kind of
barge.
starting on the going merry, that it starts with a welcome speech from Bon Chan, who tells you that this is bubbly fun, and he does a whole great big like welcome speech, and he explains that every single place that we go, that their specialty drink will be available to you on the next place we go, and that all you have to do is pick a bubble and pop it, and you'll have your special drink,
Uh-huh.
so that each region's drinks come with you. So for instance, the
That's very
drink
cool.
when you get to East Blue is called the East Blue Sunrise, a lemon honey sparkling soda with a mint garnish. And of course, our food in the East Blue is going to be mostly tangerine based
Uh-huh.
because for Nami.
No syrup?
And then, yeah, pardon?
No syrup?
No, there'll be syrup. We have lots of syrup.
Oh
Don't worry
good.
about that.
Yeah.
And then when we get to the next one, the drink in Alabasta called the Desert Jewel Cooler, lime, rose water, and rum. And in Skypiea, it's a Cloud Kiss, pineapple juice, coconut water, and soda. Um, and then that one's going to have decorations of hanging bubbles and feather garlands with glowing orbs. In water 7, we're having the Sea Train Spritzer, a blue curacao lemon and soda water. But that one changes. So we're going to use Empress Gin that starts out blue. And when you twist, it turns purple. Um,
Okay.
and then we're going to have in Dressrosa the Passion Fruit Blaze, red wine, passion fruit, and cinnamon. And in the Zhao Island, we're going to have a green tea, pineapple, and coconut water so that you can just get the hell down because it's time for you to calm unless you're drinking from previous islands in your
Mhm.
bubbles. And then a Blossom Breeze with a sake cherry blossom tea with honey in Wano. And finally, in Egghead, we're going to have Futuristic Fizz, glow in the dark soda lime with a dash of edible shimmer. And so at each place you go to, as we go there and we party with the people and they're decorated in the way that that area is decorated, after we leave there, their drinks are then put into bubbles that have been pre-made and they bubble their way over. So if one of the drinks was your favorite along the way, not to worry, you're not going to lose it. It's going to follow you on your trip and you'll be able to have access to it the entire time. And so for some people, it might feel like they are in a little expo of traveling the world, but it's going to start off with a fireworks display made by Usopp, obviously,
Yeah.
and he's going to give an impassioned speech about the Mary and what an honor it is to be back on a Mary and how much it meant to him,
Mhm.
and um, he's going to be the unofficial third host on the East Blue Island. So that's how it starts.
Mhm.
Okay, your turn.
Okay. I wanna respond to something because someone in the comments said that as a bartender, your drinks sound more enticing, and I'm going to say I think you need to consider why that is because the reason is because she's saying alcohol, you as a bartender, no. Do you know what it tastes like to have someone with the ability to conjure anything out of art or light constructs or uh paint put on top of a barrier that shapes it into anything new? Do you know what it tastes like to have any of that, right? Be made in like drinkable in concept as a juice and then mixed by a master mixologist with the finest liquor? Because I sure don't. So yes, as a bartender, I imagine it would sound more her drinks would sound more appealing because you know what they taste like. But aren't you very, very curious? Now, why do I keep bringing up dreams? Why do I keep bringing up dreams? Well, this is very, very important. Where are we? Egghead Island. Who lives there? Vegapunk, a man who wants more than anything than to make everybody's dreams come true, who believes in the power of science. But how does he know what dreams to make true? Well, this whole night, Old Man New Year's is listening to all of your resolutions, all of your wishes, with people who have been brought here to make it easier to let them out what they are. We have Django the Hypnotist and Miss Golden Week who can let you really easily access your deepest wants, and all of that information can be poured into what's it called? Punk records. That's what they call it. So that old man Vegapunk knows the type of technology to work on to improve the world and make it a world where you can be the you want to be. And then this whole night, you have all these holograms, you have all these illusions, everything to let you see yourself as the you want to be. You can be in this party whoever you want for a night. Whether you get repainted as that by Jola, have a hologram put over top of you, go into a dream dimension, you get to be the you want, and then come out of this with your New Year's resolution made to be that you more easily.
Awesome. Okay, my
All right,
turn.
back to you. Yep,
Okay, so you mentioned earlier that people haven't been on this journey, which is exactly one of the points of it. So we have chosen to have number 2, Bon Chan, as the person who hosts it for a reason. He
mm,
loves Luffy.
yep,
We didn't bring Luffy though because the two of them would just spend the entire time crying and hugging. Um,
yep.
and so Bonchan has been asked by Frankie to create a tour of highlights of their tour so far because so many people in this world are interested in the Straw Hats and what they've gone through. So, are you an ordinary person who wishes that you could meet some of the people from the adventures of the Straw Hat crew, the newest emperor who became an emperor so quick? Well, congratulations. You get to do a mini adventure, including being on the boats of the Straw Hats and including the switch over where we lost our beloved Mary and we moved into our beloved Thousand Sunnies. And each one of these areas is going to be hosted from people who are in those areas who are going to have replicas and artifacts from the places they are, music and food from each of those places. So you're going to get to feel like you actually are immersed in the culture of the trip of the Straw Hat crew. And as you go through, it's going to have all of its own special things. So, for instance, the fireworks in the beginning in East Blue are done by Usopp. And someone else might ask Usopp to do fireworks at some places. But in Wano, for instance, they're going to bring fireworks that is drawn from Wano, where they have fireworks. And they're going to do a lighting of a paper lantern ceremony. And each of the places is going to bring those special things that makes you feel like you're part of a grand adventure without having to pirate or die. And so the reason why this is a great thing is if you're a person in a regular Straw Hat world, or you're a person who's been reading, say, I don't know, a manga called One Piece about a journey, you're going to get to experience a new year where you move from the old to the new with the possibility of an exciting adventure ahead of you to remind you that everybody's life is a grand adventure while you get to live the life of the Straw Hat crew. And so the reason that we have done this is at each stage you are going to make a New Year's resolution while you're there. You're going to put it in a little bubble from Sabayoti, and at the end it's going to go up. One of the greatest things about this too is that it naturally has ball drops everywhere, but it also has one of the greatest kind of peony playland Disneys that's found anywhere. So there'll be a moment if you're feeling like you're getting too drunk or you want to pick up on another island later on for adventure, you can go off and you can play and be taken back by bubbles and meet up with everybody. Okay, your turn for a while.
I like that. I like that. However, I think it's time to go on the offensive, and I need to pitch something to you guys. First of all, the person who said you have sensory processing issues, I'm sorry, my party's not for you. This is going to be a lot of music, a lot of visuals. It is meant to be wild. We've assembled some of the most visually interesting, unique, and compelling things in the series. Is going to be a lot. I'm going to be frank with you. Maybe the other party, for you in particular, is a choice. Now, here's an issue. Here's the big issue I keep coming to at Mama's party. Again,
Be doing issues instead of talking about how your party is cool.
whoa. I wanna get. I think we're allowed to go on the offensive a bit, and my
Already?
we
I'm not done talking about what makes mine cool yet.
see. I actually want to bring up a strategy that I think you've employed.
Okay.
And I think you employed it last time. I wanted to bring this up earlier, but I forgot, which is I think you are building your parties to filibuster, where you are giving them a complex enough concept that they give you a reason to have to explain more so that you can be in control. That's my theory. I think you have a
No.
strategy.
Honestly, I could see that being a thing I would do, but it isn't. All
Okay.
I'm doing
Mhm.
is I'm trying to create the most One Piece parties. Like in the last one, I was thinking about what is something that I would love to experience but wouldn't want the outcome of, and that would be Davy back. I think it would be so fun. And then for me, what is another thing I would like to experience? Well, I thought about what is the thing that all of us would want to experience the most is getting to go on the journey with them. We feel like we've been on the journey with them. So why not represent it as a mini journey?
Well, that's where I want to get to something, which is, no, you're right. We should go through all the cool stuff before we do any offensives. I will
Yeah.
save this point.
Okay.
Am I gonna have full body and Django recreate the Space Dandy episode where he dances so hard he goes into a new dimension? Look, I have never seen Space Dandy, so I cannot confirm or deny that. If anyone was gonna do it, it might be them, though. Look, 7 years ago when you had no responsibilities, when you would have liked to go to my party, but that's just it. You don't have to have no responsibilities. It's just one night. one fun night where you get to be the you want to be, the you dream of being, and have that be helped to be made real. I think we are going to put on the greatest fireworks display ever seen. Is Usopp good at fireworks? Of course he is. We've seen him. There's a whole filler arc about it. But do you honestly think anything Usopp could set up would compare to the combined efforts of Vegapunk, Baby Five, and Lindbergh? We are going to have the most beautiful, explosive fireworks display you have ever seen. On top of a night of illusions, magical paint, the whole likes. I see. See, here's the issue. I think I gotta let you ramble because I have other parts I want to talk about, but I can't really get to them until we've kind of gotten to the point where we're talking about the future concept. So I think I should let you keep rolling for now, and then I'll get to my stuff when we've reached that part of these, you know? Do you want your dream
Okay.
shown? You can choose what dream to be shown, but the idea is Miss Golden Week helps you be comfortable showing your dream.
Okay. So a lot of the decorations will be made of bubbles because I'm always cognizant, bubbles, sand, wax. I'm always cognizant of environmental destruction. So in East Blue, I see
Mhm.
giant glowing bubbles shaped like ships floating out just above the water in front of it for the shipbuilding of Mary. There'll be the life-size version of the Going Mary that you get on, and a tangerine grove on the beach. Then a bubble pathway up to memory hubs that'll play key special places in the East Blue. So if you've ever wondered what the East Blue towns look like, you can see them in there. And then a bubble fountain that is making a sparkly mist. And then you will have Syrup Village and a few other places, and you'll get to see them when you're there. And the food will be, like I said, um, syrupy. And for your desserts, I'm hoping to do the one that was like in Montreal, but I was like, meh, whatever. And then like tangerine glazed chicken, etc. We're gonna be very careful that at each place we don't give you too much food, so it's like a sampling as you move through and you don't vomit. But then all the food and drinks will be available. So if you end up falling in love with the crispy tangerine chicken, that's fine. There will be bubbles around you at the next one with that in it. Alabasta will have floating holographs of sand dunes that shimmer like bubbles, a pyramid made of bubbles, oasis with bubble palm trees and animals like the creatures, so you can get to see kind of what it's like there. And then you will be hosted by Pell and Chaka, who are um, amazing raisins, who will be I think Chaka's going to have his lion helmet and doing a desert dance for you. And then in Skypiea is so easy because the whole thing is fluffy clouds and midair, filling glowing bubbles so that you get to party above the land. And then in Water 7, we're going to have a miniature floating Water 7 train that takes you around the outside and drops you off at all the different things that are happening on the inside. Dressrosa, the key, will be a coliseum made out of bubbles that you get to go in and party inside of it. And you can have mock battles and gladiator fights as individual people inside of bubble costumes, the same way as you do like those great big sumo wrestler blow up dolls, but only you'll be a gladiator bubble, so you don't hurt each other, but you get to have fun. Zoe will have the big tree in the middle because Zoe, and Zanesha, a miniaturized Zanesha that you get to go up on. And Wano will have a big, huge bubble-based Sakura cherry tree in the middle, just like the one that was in. And then samurai armor replicas filled with bubbles that light up. And finally, Egghead will be the giant floating bubble structure with the neon covered bubbles that you will go inside. The reason that I know it works, if we're talking about issues, is with the people that I have brought. I have the technology to run a party like this. I have my fireworks that can be put off by lots of different people who are here besides Usopp, like my eggheady people and others, and Bon Chan. So I'm not worried about that. Okay, let's get into the meat and potatoes now.
Okay. Uh, I think we all. Well, I've said who my old and young man New Year's are, but I think there's something especially fun about them being the same man when the theme of the party is New Year's New You. When it
I do
comes
love that.
when
It's
it
amazing.
when it comes time for Vegapunk to step away and for the new year to enter, it will be still Vegapunk, a truly new him, to highlight that the whole idea of the night is that you get to design a new self. Now, I wanna touch on something because someone brought up how they fear for their liver at my party. I need to tell you, someone said, "Well, it can lock your hangovers." Yeah, probably, but I don't know, his powers aren't, like, built for it. But we have a secret weapon hidden here. I have the greatest cure to alcohol poisoning you could imagine.
Oh
I
my
want you all to consider with me briefly. What is Raiju's favorite food?
oh my god.
It's poison. Raiju's favorite food is poison. We have invited a woman who can literally suck the poison out of you. If you get alcohol poisoning, one little kiss from Raiju, you're good to go for the rest of the night, baby. And
I
Vegapunk could
love
probably
that
do
for
almost
them.
anything. 100% true. But if anything gets too risky, slurp, done.
I love that.
All right.
Because that's why I wanted that's one of the other reasons I wanted Vegapunks at mine, is that I wanted to be able to have Vegapunks have made things so that we can get rid of any alcohol poisoning or feeling gross at the end of the evening. Before you leave, the Vegapunks take away your gross feeling. I like that yours is a kiss. Have you convinced her to, is that your New Year's kiss? She kisses you better? An
Uh,
entire party?
Well, Raiju is involved in my New Year's kiss, but that's not my New Year's kiss. That's just a thing that happens because we see the second she sees Luffy being poisoned, she's like, "Yummy, yummy poison," and just kisses the boy.
Yeah,
She's gonna kiss anybody to slurp the poison out. That's her favorite thing. So, like, she's having a great night. Is that the kiss? See, I don't need to be like, "Hey, Raiju, are you cool with it?" Because she's just going for it in general. That's the life she's living. Is she sees an intoxicated person and she goes, "Yum, yum, yum, slurp it up." Uh, Vegapunk could probably have an entire second party in Virtual Realm. Is that wrong? No. You know who else can have a second party in a Virtual Realm? Uta. And that's the thing we can let happen because if Topps Musica starts to get, as long as we've had her agree not to put Law in the timeout zone, Law can just silence it. He's gonna be wearing earplugs. We gotta keep Law on earplugs. We'll have a little mini transponder snail running through to his ears that he knows. Look, Uta's power is so good, and I think she'd really want to help. We do have to put some security on her to make sure it doesn't get out of hand, and I am aware of that. We have put a lot of checks and balances in place. But you do have multiple little micro dimensions to party in. You have perfect protection from intoxication. So many things that can cure hangovers, so many things that can save you from horrible alcohol poisoning. Almost like a free adult. What's a dough? That sounds German. Is it German?
my old New Year's baby and New Year's baby obviously is the going married to the Thousand Sunny.
Yep.
And my kiss, the first kiss is the going merry. Because at the beginning, Bon Chan is going to talk all about friendship and the adventure of the Straw Hat crew before Usopp gets on the boat and starts talking about his love for the going merry. And then the two boats are going to kiss at the culmination, and everyone is going to watch where the bow to bow comes together and the two boats do a gentle kiss.
Oh, that
And
wasn't what I expected.
that's going to be my number one kiss, is between the two boats where the Mary um gives love to the Thousand Sunny. But then Usopp is going to kiss the Mary, Frankie is going to kiss the Sunny, and then they're all going to head over to the next boat where they're going to thank the Mary, send her off, and have a ceremony for the Thousand Sunny. And then Frankie is going to kiss Lilith to the
Nope.
future.
Oh, Lilith is gone. Lilith can't be here.
Or
Remember I
not,
said it.
sorry, not Lilith, because you took it.
Lilith
My
gone.
other, I think I will have Frankie kiss Pythagoras,
Okay.
and then
I'll allow it.
I'm gonna have Usopp, of course, kiss Kaya on the new boat as the end. But our true New Year's kiss is ship to ship, because that's the real ship.
That's very silly.
I know, it's One Piece. I'm trying to One Piece the shit out of it. I think it's the best relationship. Come on, it's the greatest thing ever. And it's also amazing for us as One Piece fans and people in the One Piece world who get to see the adventure and live it, to get to see the two boats kiss in that way. So, I love it.
All right, everybody, I have my New Year's kiss. It's very important. Guys, we've all heard the evidence. We all know. So many people have compiled all of the little ways Nami is drawn when she's interacting affectionately with women that Robin is not, that no women in One Piece are. Nami is gay. This has been laid out before us, bare, plain as day. How do we make a good New Year's kiss out of that? We can't just have her kiss a woman. That's just a gay kiss. Those happen. That's just reality. No, there's something specific we have done. I want to pitch to you something. I need to look up a color spread so I can show you something really important. Okay. Oda did a Women of One Piece color spread a while ago. Yep. Yep. Someone has pointed out where you can see Raiju getting all creepy with Tashigi, right? Evidence Raiju is at least bi, possibly gay. Why does this mean Raiju and Nami is the best New Year's kiss? Because this is a kiss with backing. Because think about this. Think about this, right? Sanji, Raiju's baby brother, has been trying to hit on Nami for 2.5 years. For 2.5 years, he has been pining after this woman. How fucking cathartic and fun is it if Nami makes out with Sanji's older sister on New Year's? I rest my case,
Oh my
ladies and gentlemen.
God. Good God.
You laughed. You saw it.
I saw it coming and just laughed my ass off. It's great. It's weird, but it's great.
In the latest color
Um,
spread, Nami is literally wearing a sock with the colors of the lesbian pride flag. That does feel. Look, there. Someone with evidence. I was looking for this to see if I'd show it. These are all the scenes where Nami is drawn either saying something that feels gay or like just interacting with women far more affectionately than other women are drawn to.
I'm with Sam. The fact that Sanji wouldn't be there to witness it is actually a full crime.
That is
Like,
that is the biggest issue. I considered inviting Sanji literally just for that, but I used him last time, so it felt bad.
if you aren't inviting him, then it's like, come on, like what an opportunity. Now he's just gonna hear about it secondhand.
Think about that reaction. Think about that great reaction when Sanji hears about this, though. That's great. That's worth it.
I mean, it is, but I'd love him to be there.
It
Great idea though.
Yeah, no, I look, yours is very cute. I do I do really love what I've gone for with this one.
I don't hate it. I adore, like, I think yours is awesome. It's a super,
Uh-huh.
like,
Uh-huh.
over the top time. The reason I love mine is it can be as over or under as you want it to be.
Mhm.
And you can kind of pick, do you want to get into like the Vega punk bubble invention chaos? Do you want to go to Pedro's glow in the dark jungle rave when you get there? Are you interested in samurai bubble combat? Do you want to be in a Coliseum duel, or do you just want to watch things and have conversations with people who are around you and look at the memories that are being projected of the Straw Hat crew?
I I like all of
It's so,
that.
like, I have big moments that you can be
Uh-huh.
involved in. I have Kinemon's bubble fashion runway, Kaya's bubble healing station where you do a relaxing bubble baths. You know what is so bad of me though? That I didn't invite Bubble Girl. I feel bad for her, actually, but I hate her. I hate her is the problem, right? But like she would have loved this. This is like her dream.
Yeah, the
And if you
I wanted cauliflower for different reasons, but I'll be honest, I don't trust a CIA agent at a New Year's party. What
No,
the
that's
fuck?
the problem. That's the problem. So I'm gonna have stations where you can dress up in bubbles. She would have won. And you can have like cool bubble dresses and pants, or you can ride bubble cars. But the thing about mine is I have trouble because some New Year's I want to party hard, but sometimes I get to a New Year's party and I'm like, it turns out what I really want to do is just have a retrospective of my year or my journey. And so I've made a party this time because
Uh-huh.
your father, when I asked him what his favorite, his best New Year's party would be, he was like, it would take place at somebody else's house. There'd be things there so I don't have to talk to people if I don't want to. I can just watch something, or I can have like a full party. And then at like 1 in the morning, I just want to be back in my house in my bed feeling good.
I
What,
look,
like,
we have a lovely hotel on Egghead. You can't go back to your bed. We're a little bit far away. Sorry about that.
yeah,
Same goes to Sabaody probably. What I will say is there are places you can go to just watch. There are stations you can go to watch. You don't need to be part of the crazy dance floor. It's just if you want to be part of the crazy dance floor, shit's gonna get lit. It's gonna be fucking crazy. It's gonna get wild in
yeah,
there.
we're gonna have lots of crazy dance places to go to.
Um,
I don't know if you know this, but we'll definitely have bubble dancing. We'll have a bubble pit too. At Egghead, there'll be a full party
no,
bubble pit
no. I
dancing.
I want to get to something here. I want to can we get to the attacks because I love your party in almost every way, but I'm ready to get
Yeah,
aggressive
go
because
ahead.
I want to defend my party on the offense.
Okay, go ahead.
I think the biggest problem with your party isn't a problem with your party. It's that your party is held back by our rule set. And there's a reason for that. Guys, sure, first of all, yeah, if you're in the One Piece world, you might like the Straw Hats, you might be like the characters from what's it called? The fan letter. And I think it's fair to say, for the sake of this, because we're One Piece fans coming in, why not say we're like the characters from fan letter and we know Luffy and them are cool and they're not evil monsters trying to destroy the world and we like them and support them. I'm willing to give you all that. However, I now need to present something. If you are a Beatles fan, how would you feel about someone's doing a celebrating the Beatles tour? The Beatles are all still alive. This is in like the 80s. The Beatles are all still alive. And they're doing a Beatles tour or Beatles New Year's celebration where they're celebrating all the Beatles' greatest moments. And you get there, and the Beatle is there, and it's Ringo Starr, and Ringo Starr's up there, and he gives you a speech about how much he loves this recreation tour bus, and you ask, "Hey, is George here?" And he's like, "George couldn't make it," and it's Ringo Starr and the tour bus driver. Those are the Beatles who have made it to attend here because we're only allowed 2 straw hats.
Believe you're calling Usopp Ringo Starr,
If we've
first
got
of
room
all.
for 4, that's generous
Or
because there's 5 core straw hats.
or even Frankie. Like these are
The tour
like
bus driver,
some,
yeah.
oh my god. I'm going to remember this in the future when we're talking about different things. I think that you forget that it's not just about that. It's because in this world, people can't move island to island. They don't get to see things and they
Ooh.
only hear things through their news coups or from like visuals.
Mhm.
This is an unprecedented moment that we are bringing the islands to you. Most of these people probably wouldn't even give a shit if it's about Straw Hats. They're just following some popular pirates. They're not all like fan letter people. They're just using this as an
Oh,
opportunity
yeah.
to finally get to see this damn
I'm just saying
world.
for our audience, we can assume they like the straw hats because I think that's more fair.
Assume lots of them do, but
Don't
if
you
you're here
dare
and you're
Usopp is Pete Best. Okay.
if you're here, if I can defend my party for a
Yeah,
moment,
you can
you are
respond to
you
criticism.
aren't necessarily just fan lettering. You're a person who's saying to themselves, like, God dang, I finally get to see like people and hear things about all these other cultures and islands that I never get to go to because
Mhm.
this world doesn't allow me to travel. And so that I thought that this one is not only awesome because it's like emotional and nostalgic for people who are fans of like specifically the Straw Hats, or that Bonchan is literally the ultimate host who would who would hype the shit out of this night. Like I think you forget who's doing it, or that they get to see that it's because all the unique themes and the glamorous details of each
Bunching looks
place
all.
makes you feel like you're actually getting to have unparalleled glamour and entertainment from around the world. Literally,
Yeah,
like what person said, it's like a world expo on
it is.
Sabaody.
And I need to think it'd be hard to think if there's any place in One Piece that could possibly be a better source of information from around the world and glamour and explosive visuals of the world's beauty. It'd be hard to think of any one place that could be a step above that.
Except is Egghead, been Buster called at your point?
Again,
Or does
not
it
yet, not
just
yet. That's
magically
next week. The
exist?
Buster calls next week. Don't worry, it's still standing for today. I did say get off the island quickly when the party's done. Go home
I
right
see,
after.
I see.
Wake up the next day and leave. Get out of there. Don't stick around.
100%. The other reason I liked mine is we start off in the East Blue,
Uh-huh.
which is just like the everyman's, and we move our way to
Yeah.
Egghead. Like we've made an Egghead. And so when people get all the way to the end, they're going to get to be in an Egghead. It's going to have the technology. The Eggheads are going to make sure of that. And Frankie is. And Frankie is next generation Egghead. So, like, we end in the technological future of Egghead.
I I
I
like that. I do like that. And I just want to note on the point of has it been Buster called that I do think my party is better. However, your after party is better. If we're judging after parties, go to Mama's. We're only judging the night of, but don't go to my after party. Queen, we can only guarantee that Queen is going to be responsible for exactly one party.
I'm telling you, my party is gonna be freaking incredible. You're gonna get to ride on the Going Merry.
Mhm,
You're gonna be
mhm.
taking boat trips around the world and get to see places you never imagined. Every single place you're gonna go to is gonna have quiet, restful places or unhinged party, and you get to choose. And it's choose your own adventure where you get to be as drunk or sober as you want in any moment.
I'm going to really quick make an appeal to a specific crowd of people.
Okay.
Uh Gigantic evil women. There we go. That was my pitch.
Oh my god, you're a wildly weirdo. I'm gonna do a pitch to people too.
Pencils
Bon
in
Chan.
public is in. I got pencils in
Bon
public.
Bon Chan.
Apparently Carly gets seasick. Do you have a solution?
Oh yeah. You don't have to go. You can either go in a bubble from place to place, or, and I have literally thought of this,
Okay.
or we
Uh-huh.
happen to have a whole team of giant insects that will take you from island to
Oh
island.
my, I was about to say how do you control them, but Tama's there.
Yes, exactly.
That's
The
so
whole
funny.
team of giant insects can move you around the island. So don't even worry about it.
That's so
Seasickness
fucking
does not
funny.
matter. Thomas feel feeds all of the different insects her little dumplings, and before you know it, you're gonna be getting taken anywhere you want on giant insect rides.
Oh my god, that's so fucking funny. Oh, the Vegapunks
I
might
know,
have a
I
solution for
actually
seasickness, but you don't need it. You don't need it. You have bugs.
if Tama. I actually thought to myself when I invited Tama, I wonder if Tama can get every insect on the island to behave well. We won't have to worry about environmental
I
destruction.
love that. I love that so much. Look, if you have a phobia, take the boat. Stay away from the giant bugs. Look, my I
Or
wanna
take a what's it called?
I wanna
A
make it
bubble.
clear. I wanna make it clear that giant evil women are not the theme of the party. Because someone said excellent theme. The theme is New Year, New Year. It's about allowing yourself to access your deepest dreams and desires for yourself, giving that information to the world's wisest, smartest man so that he can help invent a world, seeing what people want to become, where there is technology to help them be what they want to be. That's the theme. We happen to also have as part of that two giant evil women, and I just know there's a demographic that are going to be able to make a choice based off of that information alone, and I want to make sure that group remembers that by happenstance as a byproduct is present.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, my theme is exactly moving from the old to the new and great adventures. And treating your year, just remembering that all throughout the year, what might seem as a challenge when you're in it becomes a phenomenal memory. And it's a great reminder to you as you're moving through. Every year when I do my New Year's pictures, your father puts together a slideshow. I always think like that day seemed so challenging or there was this problem or this problem, but now that I've done it, it's the spice that made the year. And I think that that's kind of what this trip is going to be. And on top of it, everyone is going to get to see all these cool adventures and experience them. And it's a very very busy place, so you're going to meet some cool ass people. You're going to have a huge party, but you're also going to get to have a the ability just to be nostalgic and be a window shopper of bigger adventures.
I
And unparalleled glamour. Like you're gonna have a golden lantern ceremony, where Kaya and the Mary pass a torch to the Vegapunks with glowing lanterns that raise into the sky, where you put in your New Year's resolutions and they float off in a glowing lantern, a golden lantern ceremony, while fireworks spell out to adventure up and choreographed with Bink Saki the song. And Bon Chan is going to do a ridiculous ballet light show in the same moment. It's going to be wild. But you know what we should do? We should talk about our
Yep.
New Year's resolutions.
Yep. We want at least one resolution for 3 different characters, right? I'll go first. I'll go first on a New Year's resolution. Okay?
Yep.
This is a very important one. This is someone being really introspective. This is
You're worrying me a lot.
I think Queen is coming in with a resolution. Pardon me, because weight loss is so often a New Year's resolution, want to make the joke of not losing any weight because then you'd be too popular. I think that'd be funny to say. But no, New Year's resolution is to be better at science than Dr. Vegapunk. He's not going to succeed. That's what he wants. That's his resolution. It's not going to come to fruition, but he's going to do his very best. He's not going to succeed.
Okay. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I wish Frankie was there because that would have been way better.
Look, I wanted Frankie here, but you got him real early.
Yeah. I wish I had Barto.
This is 35th time. Yeah, no, me taking Bardo is kind of messed up in retrospect. I didn't know what you were doing.
Because I was going to take Barto, obviously.
Yeah, Bardo's too good.
Bardo is right now at your party, sitting in a corner crying, being like, I didn't know that party was there. And you didn't even use him. He's not really used.
He was just there because I like him. Literally, he's my least important pick. Literally the least important pick I have. It ended up just being a spite pick, and I didn't even realize it.
Terrible. It's so terrible. I could have used him.
Yeah, he would have been great for you. He would have been like a historian talking about the strats. Instead, you just have Ringo. Okay,
Oh, God.
I know it's slanderous news up, but you have to admit the sentence Ringo Starr giving a speech about how much he loves this recreation tour bus is really funny.
Oh, God. I'm trying to decide which one of my things I'm going to use.
Well, that's true. Bardo hasn't met Nami or Brooke. He's definitely here for the autographs. He gets those autographs and he's like, I already have Usopp and Frankie, so actually this was the right choice.
Okay, I'm going to do... oh yeah, let's just do a silly one.
Uh-huh.
Connus is gonna made a New Year's resolution to write a book. It's called How to Stop Crying and Start Kicking Ass.
Who did? Connus?
Connus. And it includes bonus tips for fighting people twice your size.
Okay.
Your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna save my one that I actually think is sweet and important for the very end. Okay. Oh, that could be the same one as another character. Uta. Her resolution is to forgive and move forward. In this timeline, she's alive. She's surviving, and she wants to move past things.
Okay. I have a super funny one that I made to go with my Tomo and the Bugs. For Usopp.
Mm-hmm.
Conquer my fear of bugs by riding all of Tomo's slave bugs on the island.
Slave bugs. Okay. Okay, I've got my other really meaningful one.
Oh, a meaningful one. Go.
Yeah. So resolution for baby 5 to start living for herself.
Oh,
And her first act in that is to give herself a new name. But she doesn't really get what name should sound like, so she just starts calling herself Baby instead of Baby 5, but at least it's something. We're getting somewhere. Oh, Usopp's not afraid of bugs. It's Sanji and Nami people are pointing out. Never mind.
he's just afraid of huge things. He's afraid of bugs. Remember, he freaks out when the beetle comes when in Jaya.
I thought he liked he was the one that was cool with the beetles and holding them up and the other ones were freaking out.
I don't know.
Pretty sure Usopp's not afraid of bugs at all. I think he likes bugs.
I think so.
I think Usopp likes
Or maybe
bugs.
he
Guys,
was
I'm not
afraid of
finishing the
giant
art today.
bugs.
Giant bugs, man?
No, he was. Yeah, he was. He was afraid of giant bugs. Maybe he wasn't afraid of
Only
little
giant
ones, but
bugs.
I feel
He was afraid of the giant bugs people? Okay.
yeah. So he's gonna ride all the giant bugs.
Okay. I'm gonna
Um.
need to finish this off stream because I'm going slow today. Sometimes art is harder than sometimes, you know? You know how sometimes is harder than sometimes?
Okay. Um. I have a meaningful one for Frankie,
Okay.
and it is um protect my crew, not just physically but emotionally.
Aw.
That as Frankie, I often think about what my role is as a person who's creating a lasting mark that Tom would be proud of when I do things for the Thousand Sunnies, and I make it so it protects my crew, and I make the Thousand Sunnies protect my crew. But I want to be here for them as in my role as big brother and take that more seriously and learn to protect um my crew's emotions.
Aw. Um, I think because we haven't built the wheel of possible problems yet, I think we could do what we did last time and we see if chat has an idea for a problem to overcome.
I know
And
what chat would choose for my problem.
well,
I
no, no, it
mean,
has to be the same problem for both of us as what we did last time. So everybody,
okay,
hit us up. Hit us up with a problem.
let's get a problem.
Yeah, this is just gonna have to be finished off stream. Sometimes the drawing goes bad. Sometimes you don't connect. I've been having such like a fucking tear with art lately, where it's been so easy. And then today, ooh, just not vibing with it, just sizzling out here on the grill.
You know, sizzling's usually good,
No, 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 because
right?
I'm just sizzling on the grill. No one's stirring me. I'm just there, sizzling on the grill.
See, people were just going to give me the celestial dragons, and I knew that. So I was already going to put celestial dragons on the going merry and make them go backwards, but it is for both of us. It you
Where-
can't
I don't think
you
they
can't
get
just
on a
make it
boat
for
that's
me.
not theirs. You know.
No, they would be told this
I
is where
do
you will
think you
find
should.
all those.
Okay, I do think you should address what happens if
Oh,
Celestial
for
Dragon
me,
shows up in general,
I
because that's
for
not gonna
me,
happen on Egghead.
first of all, there ain't a single damn celestial dragon that's coming down on New Year's Eve when they're New Year's partying in their very special world. They ain't
But I
coming
thought they
down.
came down to party. That's what they were why they
No,
came
but
they
if they
yeah.
do come down, I
Uh-huh.
had the Going Merry taking them to a special elite party that was only for celestial dragons. It's already been pre-set up. They would never find out about my party. And it would be taking them around to the back. They would be getting in their little bubbles and they would be going to a party that was only for the elitist of elite.
Mhm.
That's how I decided I would deal with it.
I could see it. Okay, so guys, what we need is stuff that could be a problem at any party. That's the type of solution we're looking for. That type of crisis. Pop off with light illusions. Look, any party problem. Someone said raining sea prism stone, no powers, which can be a thing, but like, I feel like that wouldn't really happen in One Piece, which is why it feels wrong.
I wanted to do a party in Impel Down. I was gonna make number two do a party, and we were gonna call it a very cabaret New Year's. Uh, and then at the end of New Year's, they were gonna come out of Impel Down, like you're being reborn into the world. You got let loose from prison. But I was like, there's so many issues that could go wrong, and Magellan could just end up capturing you all for going in. Like, I was like, I don't know how they got out. Do you know how they got out? No. And the only person who knows is the person I picked last party, Ivankov. Power outages aren't a problem for either of us. We've got a
Well,
boat. The boat has their own
yeah,
power.
power
We've
outage
got
is in
people
theory a
who are.
problem for me, but we got the mother flame. I feel like, you know, power outage would be the mother flame being stolen, which is a bigger problem in a lot of ways, but
How would
we can
we
compensate.
blend these parties together?
Leaving the sleeping people in the middle of the dance floor is a bad idea. If Uda's powers start knocking people out, we've got a great solution for how to deal with them, which is get Lotta room them away. Fireworks failure. People are suggesting fireworks failure. So like fireworks go off early. I have a brilliant solution. If they go off early, that's a shame. We wasted some of the fireworks. Lindbergh's fireworks and the ones that Vegapunk helped set up are probably fantastic. But
Yeah.
straight up, it is just as simple. It's not going to be as nice. Obviously, it's a little bit. But we've so much else going on visually that I don't mind. And we still get to have Vegapunk show off a fireworks cannon, probably that Lilith built, to Baby 5. And Baby 5 goes, that's a possible weapon. And just starts blasting into the sky above Egghead. You get so many goddamn fireworks from that. Infinite fireworks. What do I do about sad drunks? Raiju, give him the sippy. Sorry, not allowed to be drunk anymore. You're too sad. What's your solution for fireworks go off early?
I would swap out my fireworks for a dazzling light show. That would be a synchronized display of light and music, and have fire dancing performances by Mr. Two. But I think I would do a dazzling light show using bubbles from Sabaody in all sorts of different sizes and shape, tiny shapes, big, small, etc. That would be like flying off and different beautiful mixes, all to music with lights flying through them.
Yep. Yeah, I like it. I feel like
You know what? We would have surprise glitter bomb finale where a bunch of the different bubbles all have like cannon, glitter bomb, and glitters, and it goes and they burst and
see. I don't
glitter falls to the ground.
I don't need to convince you about this, but what I will convince chat of, because they're the people that need to know, is my solution was improvised, didn't require the assumption that we had extra stuff lying around, or building anything new really quick, and
No,
importantly,
I'm
dark.
already using mine. All I did is take, because I said earlier that we were doing laser light shows with bubbles. All
That's
I
fair.
did is
That's fair. So you
decide
said
that
that was,
we're
but
just upping that.
importantly,
If the fireworks die, we're just taking a thing we're using in other areas and we're just building it bigger. But really, for me, the thing that would be the most cool, thing would be the most cool anyways, is going to be our Flaming Golden Lantern release in Wano. Like, literally, that's going to be the coolest thing. The different bubble laser light shows were things that were already happening. We just had to turn it up and make them bigger. I'll also have Usopp yell when we release all the lanterns. Even stars are jealous of this. That's what we will do.
All right.
That's our improvisation, is we're just going to take Usopp into it.
I think we are pretty solid on what we've put together so far. I think everything's looking good. How do you feel about we try to combine these somehow and we run a poll and we see how it ends? And I will finish this art off stream because the art brain not braining today.
Yeah.
Sometimes art
How
is
do we
easy, sometimes it's not.
combine our parties? Like,
what a really difficult to answer question, huh?
yeah, because usually when we're trying to combine our parties, like, they're so far away. Mine does have already an Egghead Island at the end.
What was your party
So
called?
what if
Fantastic Voyage?
No. Mine is from East Blue to Egghead Extravaganza.
Okay.
Like, I think that we should have. We do have.
That can't fit. I'm just gonna do
I'm gonna-
East Blue to Egghead.
I don't think I explained my party well enough then, because Dr. Drawk was like, you could have fireworks at each place. But he is right, because we do have like fireworks going off at every single place. But he's right that we could call them time zones. So every single place you go to, it's midnight there, and you're celebrating midnight because of time zones in each section on each island. So every single island you go to is New Year's, and every single time you go to a new place, when you're in East Blue, you do New Year's in East Blue. That's exactly what it's kind of supposed to be, but I didn't explain
I'm
it.
just gonna say East Blue to Egg because Egghead is a banned term for Twitch polls.
That's really weird.
Well, it's an insult, you see. We can't call someone an egghead. That's so hilarious. All right, guys, the poll is up. Here's what I'm thinking. The way to combine these is, unfortunately, mine can't be in Egghead Island. But
But we
instead,
put it at Egghead at the end of mine,
yeah,
where
yeah,
I've already
at
built
the
Egghead. We just big in it.
yeah, where which would kind of make the Egghead more of the final destination, where everything else is the getting there, and then there is
Yeah,
like the party floor, the dance floor, all of what we set up, the concert hall, all of that stuff. You can't,
yeah.
guys. None of us picked teleporters. None of us picked anyone who can teleport. We can't have everyone sail to Egghead in
Well,
one night. It's not
I
gonna work.
I wanted to have a teleporter specifically put everyone home at the end of the night so they would be right back in their bed, but the
Uh-huh.
problem was is you used him last time.
Well, I mean, hey, there's another teleporter. You could have taken uh Van Auger, a lovely boy who just wants to help and definitely won't cause a bunch of problems.
Yeah, I really wanted Van Auger at my parties. I was really thinking at the beginning of this party, don't forget Van Auger.
Yeah, he's a good boy. He's helpful. We're gonna The picks next week are gonna, or next time we do this, are gonna be so mid, and I'm so excited to
It's
defend them.
I listen,
I think,
I don't think
yeah, yeah.
ugh,
I think we can get to 300, and it's just gonna be hilarious. We're gonna be like, the Yeti Cool Brothers.
it's gonna be so
They
terrible.
have cool in the name.
Oh my god. Humans, vote!
Vote, 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 vote. Bill,
We
vote the
gotta do
science
this. We
vote.
need voting. I think that I would attend my party all day before I would attend your party. I could not
I
frickin' handle laser
I
lights do 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 do
I
do do
could
do do do
never
do all night long.
I could
I'd
never
be like, I
imagine picking
just
your
wanna
party
take a
over
breath.
mine. Like,
Oh, I would never take your party.
guys, hey,
Not
hey,
when I was young, not when I am old, not when I am dead would I take your party.
new year, new you. Everybody, every trans person in the audience, if you find a trans person of the opposite assigned sex at birth, you could just do a little swippy swap if you want. If that's what you want.
If law is actually into spending the entire night switching people out, which is a ridiculous
For what
assumption.
it's worth,
A
it seems to
ridiculous
not take him
assumption.
much time to do. I think you could convince Trafalgar Law. I think he sees your deepest desire. He's willing to help it
I
out.
think you're I think you're pandering to a specific audience. If we're
The
talking about just a party and not
Yeah,
an
yeah.
ability to
You know
switch
what? You're right. If we're
genders,
talking about just a party, then I do have the world's greatest light show.
I have the world's greatest light show at every single destination, plus the ability to travel
This is
around the world
mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm.
with one of the greatest party people ever made there.
Come on, vote, people. We need votes. We need votes. Law will end up. Look, Law. I already said Law's not gonna have a good night no matter what, guys. We have to accept that he's not a party guy. He's not having fun. He's a babysitter. I won. All right. I won 74% of the
You
vote.
people did it. You're voted. We need to get better voting.
All right, everybody. We're gonna have to see what YouTube thinks. YouTube comments. If you are watching right now, if you have watched, I guess it's ending. It's ending. Oh, look at it's the patrons. The patrons are scrolling by. They're here. Comment below which party you want to go to, because frankly, I'm excited that I won the poll this time. This is great. Now we're 1 for 1. We're tied.
I'm not gonna lie, we're 1 for 1. I still wouldn't go to your party. It's
Um,
just too much for me.
I
I want the option to jump in and out of loud parties. I like the option to be like, "Party, dance, go
It's a
outside,
big
get away
island.
from
I'm sure
me."
you could find somewhere that Queen's music isn't reaching.
I do not think that is true. That would literally I'm gonna appeal to everyone who is on the spectrum. Your party is going to kill them.
Look, I'm probably on the spectrum, and I like light shows.
I am on the spectrum and your party would kill me. I'd
It'll
have
be
to move in and
fine.
out of the
We do have to
party.
make predictions next time. Look, Law's
Yeah,
silence
that's a
room
great
is gonna.
idea.
I'm not gonna offer Law's silence room. That would burn him out too quickly. Trying to keep all y'all safe all
Can I
night.
also say I have an idea? And I think next time we have to do another coin flip and decide who explains their party first, and they have to explain it beginning to end. Then the next person explains it beginning to
I
end,
think,
and then we have
yeah,
our little talk offs.
I think that's fair.
I think it's better.
I think if the idea of Egghead having noise canceling headphones is so real. I didn't bring that up though, so I don't get to use that as an asset, but
It,
I think that is
it
real.
wouldn't be enough.
Probably.
Not with a queen party
Look,
and a
we have
queen dance.
Queen, Uta, Scratch Manapoo, and Brooke. We went all in on music, and it might be hard. You
Yeah,
chose
no.
drugs just to see Law suffering. I mean, guys, he's gonna be so tired. He not even from using his power. This is just a lot for him.
No, it's awful for him. He's dying. I would choose my party and actually go to it with joy.
I would go to my
Going to
party
the
with
little
joy.
places, moving around, going into dances, coming out, drinking different foods from around the world. It actually sounds like my perfect New Year's,
Mhm,
and I'm now a little bit
mhm.
pissed off I don't get to do
I
it.
would absolutely pick my party. I like cool light shows. Which is funny. I'm not that much of a concert person. Like I liked the concert we went to. It was fun, but I can't like get into the kind of group mentality, the kind of like group synchronicity that people get into for concerts. It just doesn't happen for me. Um, but I think just for the light show, I'd be really into it.
We have light
Yeah,
shows
you have light shows, but you
in
don't have a
Egghead,
Queen made light show with
in
egghead
Water
technology.
7. No, but we have like Egghead
What
light
party
shows
would
put on by
Law be
Egghead.
good at? What party would Law have fun
Mine.
at? No, I mean, I don't think he would. Let's be frank.
He would.
It's still
He
too
would,
much for
because
him,
he would
dude.
just stay on one of the boats in a place where nobody else was and just sit there quiet
I
the
don't
entire
think
night.
he would. I really like my wife just said from bed over there, afternoon tea, and I don't even know about like closer. What part? I can't imagine Law having fun at a party like at all.
Here's how it happened. Law would come to my party, he'd get on one of the giant bugs, he'd ride off into the middle of the forest, he'd sit down and just fricking hang out by himself.
Sam suggested that we don't do the key party until the list is refreshed, but I think it's funnier to put it on the wheel that we spin and we see.
Ah, I hate everything. What's our next party?
What is our next party? What's a good party? Guys, let's think seasonally. What zone
We
are we
have a
in? Because
list of parties we have to
we
go
have
through.
the wheel. Do we want to roll a random number? Where's the list? And I'm gonna roll a die.
Oh my
You know
god.
what?
Okay,
Actually,
I'll
you
go
guys can
in.
be here. There's enough time. I don't have to go yet. You'll be here for me going on like thewheel.com and typing in all these options.
No, you can't type in all the options. We have too many
I
options,
can type
Drawk.
them in. I can type them in. I can go to
You
wheel.com. I can go to
cannot.
wheel.com.
You gotta be kidding me. Okay, party ideas. Here we go.
Okay. I gotta go to
Costume.
wheel.com so I can start doing it though.
You're already failing.
Wait, you can copy paste on this website. Just send me the list and I will be able to paste it in without typing it out.
It's not letting me. It's inside of what's it called?
The Discord?
I'll try forwarding it to you. I forwarded it to the fashion luck and
Nope,
lucky
I
blah
found it.
blah.
I found it. This is so many party types. Let's go.
I told you.
This is a lot of guys, this is so
I
many.
told you it's a lot of
All
parties.
right, you ready?
I'm very nervous. I'm gonna get us a guest. The next party is gonna have a guest.
I
Oh,
would
I'm
love
very
to have a guest, but we should know what we're doing for that guest, right? Which is why we should look at the wheel. All right,
oh my god, Drawk.
look at our beautiful wheel.
Oh no! Did you already do that?
I just pasted it in. Yeah, I told you I could paste it in. This website's formatted better than the last
Hey,
one I used.
click and spin, baby! Click
Guys,
and
guys,
spin!
I hope to fuck. It's like a 1 in 30 chance. I hope to fuck that we do not get key party. That's
For
such a
our
bad
first
thing to start
guest?
with. That's such a bad thing to start with for our first wheel spin.
No, please, no, please, no! Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Oh
D&D
god.
party? Political party? That's such a weird start.
No!
That's such
No!
a weird start.
No!
All right, I've removed it from the list. Now we have an updated list with that removed.
Oh, oh my god.
We've taken out so many of the good options. Dragon is
Oh
a good
my
choice.
god.
I think we need to agree right here. I think we need to agree immediately together right here that this AU where we have to allow people if they are like-minded enough, we have to say there's been some sort of disruption where people who are like-minded enough um can be together even if they're in different factions, right?
I guess so. Oh god.
This is such a funny
This is
first
the
choice.
stupidest party to start with another person.
Yeah, I mean, we can do a respin if you want because this is our first one with a guest.
We can't have a guest come on to a political party.
Okay, okay. So are we gonna allow respins if we want a guest? Otherwise, we have to stick with it? I think
Yes.
respins if we okay, I think
If
respins are
we
fair.
don't have a guest, then we have to do a political party with the 3 people left.
That's very
Yeah.
funny. Okay. So I say we re-roll till we get one that actually works with a guest.
No, we can only do 3 rolls total and
3
we get
rolls
to
total?
choose.
Okay. Everyone's saying respin in chat, so I think that's fine.
Political party is such shit for a
Oh,
guest.
okay.
We get 3
It
spins.
almost came to the same one, but I thought it was broken, but it landed on D&D party.
Okay, that's fine for a guest.
That's
We get
actually
3 spins, so do we wanna do 1 more spin and choose?
I think if we do another spin, we lose the 2 we had, right? Like, I think if we do a last spin, we're stuck
Is
with
that
it.
what happens? Okay, I'm comfortable with that. D&D party it is, I think that a guest can deal with that.
I think D&D party's so funny. I think the traditional
Oh, you
party
think it should be the real thinks it should be best of 3, and that they
okay,
choose.
I don't our guest chooses.
No,
Oh,
no,
the chat
our
choose we
chat.
do a poll between 3 is a great idea. Okay,
Yes. Okay,
okay.
spin again,
So we
and
spin
then
again.
chat gets to choose between the 3.
Picnic.
Okay.
Brunch, okay. Brunch or breakfast party. I'm gonna do a poll,
Brunch
guys.
or breakfast party. Okay, so brunch or breakfast, D&D, and political party. Let's put them out into a thing. Everybody get your choosers on. Let's do this poll.
Political party. Uh, adventuring party. And brunch/breakfast party. All right, guys. Let's see what you want. Which are you gonna give us? I'm curious.
Oh god.
Here's the thing, if we do D&D, I think we don't just do the classes, I think we do the DM. I think it's people you invite
Okay.
for a D&D night and what they're playing. I think that's more fun. That way, even though there's gonna be fewer character picks, we get to talk about what they play and what their presence at the table is.
Okay.
Our guest gets a choice of a handicap. They can either run with the band list like us and then add to the band list, or they can ignore the band list, but then they can't add to it. Guys, I'm gonna vote for my favorite of these. Adventuring party is so far ahead. This is so funny. Oh man. Is this members of a D&D party? I think that it's kind of both. I think we talk about them as the character they're playing and we talk about the people showing up there.
I thought we were just inviting them as if they were going to play a D&D game.
That's what I meant. Yeah. And then we
Yeah.
talk about what they're playing as because it'll be so many fewer people
Yeah.
that to make it take more time, we should talk about their
So this
characters
is
as
what
well.
how many people do you invite to a D&D party? How many people?
Usually a party is 5. So I think we could do 6 people.
Okay.
I think we do so that we have more
Including
people.
including the DM?
I think we do 7 total. We do a 6-person party. It's a little more than normal because 4 to 5 is normal, but I think 6 is fine
Okay.
just so we get more characters and then 1 for the DM.
1 for the DM. Okay. And is there anything else you think we
Yeah,
should
Bone
have?
Fairy, you're right.
What?
I think you just need to consider composition, you know? You need to consider both social composition and party comp.
Yeah, but we usually have, like, special features that we need to have.
I mean, the special feature is what game are they playing is important.
You
What
can't get too nerded in that way because it's impossible for me to
Yeah, you can just
participate.
say what kind of game. What type of story is the DM telling? things like that. I think that's good. I think what type of story is being told, and yeah, what class or type of character is each person playing as well as and a venue. We need to know where it's hosted. Man, it's a shame so many of the alternate reality things got eaten up tonight, or that because those would work for this, huh?
That was all you, baby. That was
What?
all
I
you.
don't think I don't think anyone could say who did that.
That was all you.
Also, Mr. Three's gone, so we don't have figures easily.
Nope.
Hmm. That
Oh
here's the
man.
thing. Here's the thing, Bone Fairy. I don't think Traffy would be a good DM. I actually think he'd be. This is the party where Traffy would have been good. I think he actually could have fun playing a role playing game. I think he would hate it for like 3 sessions and then reluctantly start getting into it. And then he'd be one of those really serious people who gets mad when people don't follow the rules.
Adventuring party wins. Okay.
Wow. Okay. Guys, adventuring party's the next party. We're going to find somebody for it.
I'm really glad that we did best of 3 and that chat
Yep.
picks, and I think we should do it every time
I think it's
because
a good idea.
if we're gonna have a guest, like there should be a choice, and chat should help to tell us what would be the most fun to watch.
Why did Lav make it say baby shower and then in parentheses crocodile?
Because somebody was like, "Crocodiles, Luffy's mom."
Crocodile's baby shower.
Okay.
Baby shower should be one of the ones that we make take place in the past so that it can be the baby shower for one of the characters we know's mom. That's crazy.
Okay.
Okay,
Somebody
everybody.
count me in. Somebody count me in.
Counter
And
in.
you pick a Patreon.
I'll
Somebody
get on
count
it.
me in. You pick a Patreon. I haven't been counted in yet. Oh, here we go. Ready. I'm just gonna sit here and stare at the showers and think about who we should invite. I have a couple people I think we should invite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People think
Could be
Tekking would be
wild
great for this
time.
because Tekking does One Piece D&D, so I think Tekking's the right choice.
He'd win.
No, I'd win. Do you know how much I know about D&D? Do you know how much I know
This is the
about
worst.
role-playing
Hey
games?
there, YouTube. It's me, Mama Drawk, listening to Drawk go off about how much he knows about D&D so that I'm about to lose our next party piece. You're here with us right now at Party Piece, which is the ultimate adventure we're having where we have to pick members of the One Piece world. A party gets given to us, and we have to create the ultimate party using members of the One Piece world. Mistakes were made. We made it so that you're not allowed to repick people that have been picked, and it is now getting wild up in the One Piece world. We're going to be picking such people as dude in the back of Sabaody, whose name you don't know. It's going to be wonderful. So far, Drawk has won this one. I won the last one, but we'll see what YouTube thinks. I'm hoping YouTube doesn't want to have Drawk's crazy party. Come along in, join Discord, press subscribe, and you will get told when this is coming out. I'm hoping you're having the most amazing New Year, Squishies. I hope this year brings us all joy and happiness. I hope that we feel refreshed and loved with family and friends. And if you are having a hard time, know that there is somebody else out there who is sharing a hard time, and that this too shall pass. So, from me to you, all the love from Mama Drawk, and from Drawk, I hope you have the happiest holidays in the entire universe.
Aw.
And I didn't talk about Discord, and I don't want to. Hey, Drawk,
Yeah, we're here to thank
gotta
our
wear
special patron, our special squishy, Trey Nix.
Tray Mix.
Trey, Trey, Nix, Nix.
Oh, I like that better. I thought you said Tray Mix. Tray Nix is better.
Mixed trays.
I was like, what, has this person gone through a lot of mixing of trays in their lifetime?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Thank you, Trey Nix, for supporting what we did.
Nix. You kick ass, Tray Nix. Also, can I just say,
you can.
you need to wear your damn Luffy thing. So when are we doing our next One Piece? I think we should do the next 2 chapters.
We should do some chapters next week before Berserk. Probably we do some chapter recap.
I even think we should do it 2 like we did before because I'm on holidays right now.
Okay.
So let's talk about doing a a special one, and it's time to do some fun things with Patreon. So stay tuned
We
for
do need to do more
notifications.
Patreon content. I want to get back to it.
Yeah. So let's do a Patreon thing. And then what was the other thing I was going to tell you? I forgot that I was going to do a very special uh YouTube promotion thing. I even told Lab what it was. I wrote it out and then I didn't do
Yeah, you
it.
promised Lav that your next plug would be really basic. You'd just be like and subscribe, baby.
I wrote out what I was going to say and everything because Lab is like, your things are too long, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
Damn it.
And then you didn't.
I'm going to get throat punched by Lav.
There is a chance decking would win. Look, you need to do research. You know a bit about role playing games. I think you can make this work. I think you can beat me in decking.
You suck.
Nah, I'd win.
Now I have to do all week long. I'm going to have to research D&D.
This is weeks away. This is weeks away.
My experience with D&D is, you know what? Oh my God, I just remembered. I have a person in my life that I can use to help me out with this. And normally that person would be you, but I have a secret weapon.
Yeah.
Do you know who my secret weapon is?
What's your secret weapon?
Well, it's the dude. I can't tell you.
Okay, cool.
The dude.
Good to know.
Should I do my other plug that I was going to do? You
No,
have to pet the boy, pet our boy,
Come on, bud.
pet the boy.
He's so tired.
Should I do the other plug so that Lav can ignore the first plug and it can just be the second plug?
I mean, yeah. You just have to tell
Squishies?
Lav to ignore the first plug.
Squishies? Can you work with me for a minute so that I don't get throat punched by Lav? Because Lav said the last one that they did was so long that I almost got throat punched. Pretend it didn't happen. Give Bellamy a treat. Nah, I'd win literally me right now. Do you see him up here with this on the screen? Get rid of your stupid I'd win literally you right now. Count me in, Dr. Jack. I'm going to make Lav happy.
Hey.
Lav has the flu.
It's a joke because he ended up losing that fight when it happened.
Okay, here we go. Hey there, you should subscribe because we're going to become a very big deal if you help us out with the algorithm. And then once we're a very big deal and we have millions of subscribers, you can say, I subscribed to them when they were tiny. And that would make you 23% cooler. You would be an original. So do yourself a favor. Reward yourself early. Reap the rewards of being an early adapter. Subscribe.
Subscribe. Yeah, you did it. You did your script.
I made that script so that Lav could see it ahead of time and create stuff.
Sam Fisher says it's kind of long. Can you do a shorter one?
I can do it, Sam. Here we go. Hey, press like. While you're there, subscribe.
Yeah. Okay, wait. I'm gonna try to do a shorter one. Ready?
Okay.
Hey, YouTube. Subscribe. All right.
Ooh, that was creepy as shit. You just creeped YouTube out. 24 people just went, what the freaking hell happened? That was like Sanji looking to get the clear fruit. Like, it was upsetting. Okay, you ready? I'm going to try again. You ready?
Okay, go for it.
Hey, 2BU, subscribe.
All right, I'm going to try one. I want to do one more. Okay. Subscribe.
Okay, go ahead.
I did it.
Okay, ready? I'm going to do one more.
You know what's funny is we set out to do simpler subscribes to save Lav time, and we just made them a YouTube short that they have to make now.
Holy shit, I just realized you're right. There's no way they're not going to be like, I have to use all of this. I hate you both so much. I have the flu and you made this the worst day ever. Bite me, you two old jerks.
Do your next one.
Oh, we're the worst kids ever.
Go for it again.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Hey, YouTube, do whatever you want. But you should probably subscribe.
I'm going to try one more.
Okay.
Ooh, let's up, ring that bell.
Stop. No. Sam Fisher, I regret heckling. Hey
I
everyone,
don't
be like
regret you.
Sam Fisher. Subscribe, just like Sam.
I don't regret you heckling. I'm having a blast.
No, Sam, you did well. This is perfect. This is what everyone was waiting for, except for Lav, who hates us with a power and mightiness.
Mhm,
All right,
mhm.
let's talk about each other's favorite things that we liked
Oh
about each
yeah, that's
other's
a thing we
parties.
do, huh?
Uh,
All right, we do
Mine
our
was
favorite
easy.
thing about the party, favorite guest. Yeah.
I liked you having someone suck out the poison. That was wild.
Mhm.
Good choice. Good choice.
I think using Sabare Archipelago's unique geography to have all the locations was very cool and made everything come together because I was so confused at what you were doing.
Thank you. Um, I really like that you focused on the right people to invite to make it to make it an actual rager. Like I thought of having Queen and making it a rager because the best party we've had so far is definitely Wano.
Mhm.
Uh, and so when you showed your party, I was like, yep, he went for those exact vibes.
I
And I can imagine it because the anime showed it to us.
Yeah, the anime did a great job. That's why I felt like I had to pick Queen was because like, yeah,
Yeah.
no. Oh
Yeah.
god. The restricted list includes party goers, venues, and themes. That's so good. I love this. I think
Okay.
teching
What was
is
your,
I think teching oh, my favorite invite of yours.
yeah.
Who? I gotta look at the list again so I can be reminded because I want to
Okay.
make sure I'm picking the best and not just the first one I remember.
Okay.
Okay. Definitely Mozu, and I'm kidding. I mean
I had to have people for each island.
Usopp was essential is the thing, but
Uh huh.
um
Yeah.
mhm. I think my favorite choice is probably Mr. 2. I think Mr. 2 is very important.
You know
Oh
what
wait, nope,
my
never
favorite
mind. I
part
take
of
it back. Someone said Tama. Tama's best girl. I'm kidding. It's Mr. 2, but
the the reason that I had to pick mine and that I liked it is that I got to pick lesser people in
yeah,
because I chose the theme I did,
the
and
theme
that's what I liked I about mine is that it was like I was looking at the list of people we used, and then I was like, I know a way to use lesser people.
you burned far fewer resources than me this week. Last week you burned more than me. This week you burned far less.
Yeah, this week I was like, if I do the thing I'm thinking of and just do it as like a expo of islands, then I'm gonna be able to use lesser people and not be so
Dude, I
screwed.
think
Because we
if we can get teching on for this, I think that he is going to want to use the restricted list because I think he likes games.
I think you should get in touch with Teching and everybody should spam him up who's from here and we should get Teching
Don't
because
spam
Teching
people.
will
That's
love
rude.
this. I just I
Teching
don't
would
think of
have fun.
spamming in the same way you do. I think about it as sending a message in chat.
Yeah, just send him a message, boys.
Send him a message. You can't refuse.
I don't know. Sending
You
people to
know
spam
where I
comments makes
wanted
me
to have a party because we talked about it last time is in Beijing because I just kept saying to myself, it would be so hilarious to have a
oh man.
raging New Year's party inside of somebody's body. Ugh.
I know where I want to host my party.
Is it inside of
I
Beijing?
have an idea of how to do my adventuring party. No, 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 it's not. But I have an idea.
I hate that you're so good at Dungeons and
Look,
Dragons.
look.
We need to put on a teacher party so that I have an
Yeah,
event
can we? I'm gonna add
or a
staff party
drama
to the
party.
list.
Party.
Yeah, you've got a
All
lot
you
more
have to do for a
experience.
staff party is just make it suck shit, and then
I've
you have
added
made
staff
a
party to
staff
the list.
party.
Don't worry. Now your expertise are covered.
No! No! Make it a parent-teacher conference, though, and I'll kill you. That's a good
All right,
point.
I'm adding parent teacher conference.
What about a drama putting on a drama production?
I don't know. It doesn't feel like a party to me.
I mean, trust me when I tell you that parent-teacher conferences are no party
Whoa,
either.
whoa, 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 whoa. Let's not get hasty about a parent teacher conference.
Talent show or proms or
Do we have
parties?
prom? We don't have prom? What the
Do we
fuck?
have prom?
I don't see
What is
prom.
wrong with us?
Prom, talent show. Talent show is absolutely a party. What? Okay.
Can I tell you a thing?
What you think?
I'm playing a new game.
Yeah.
I think it's called Grounded. I'm a tiny person in a backyard,
Okay.
and scary spiders are in it, and they're scary. Here's the thing about scary spiders. It's terrifying to be attacked by a spider. I've been killed by 4 now.
Do we have land
I'm
party?
thinking we did a LAN party.
I don't see it on the
If it's
list.
not on the list, it was supposed to be on the list. We had it as one of the options. Um, oh, Squishies, when you're in YouTube, can you please put down parties that you would like to see? Because we do not have an exhaustive list. We made a good list. Oh, see, Dan loves my thing. He loves Grounded. It's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids as a game. Yeah, it's fun as crap. It's so fun. A raiding party. Do we have a raiding party?
Oh, we have a raid
Thought
party. Yep, we have a WoW raid.
A WoW raid party, like for WoW,
Yep, that's a
which is
raiding party.
good because that one I can actually do easy.
I love the
I won't
notes
have
Lav does, like Drag Show has in parentheses, get a queer involved.
Wow.
Like we just gotta find a queer.
This is good. Does a book club count as a party?
Oh, of
Frostfire made
course
book
a
club,
book
school
club.
fair, and field day.
Y'all,
We have
this
sports day. We don't have anything called
y'all,
field
this is
day.
so many parties. You know what I love about adding parties to this list? It decreases the chances of a key party happening.
Oh my god, I don't want a key party so much. And you know that if we get key party as one of the 3 spins, they're going to choose it,
They
Drawk.
will. Chat will
They
choose it if we
will.
get it. A
Chat will
bank heist
choose
is
it.
not a
And
party, pantsless.
see, but pantsless thinks it's okay to be pantsless in
Because
public.
it's
So you
funny.
can't
Because it's
listen to them.
funny is why we suggested it.
We suggested it because it was just funny, and then someone put it in. A frat party.
I'm adding a frat
Uh,
party. Come on, it's good.
do we have? Do
Carly,
we
what
already
is a
have?
key party? Great question. Anyways,
Oh, a Pokemon party?
I mean,
No, I'll leave it.
don't put the ball right in my court, you know?
No, stop doing things this kid does.
Don't. Hey guys, did you know that I'm building a critter game? Fun fact.
Yeah, fun fact, can you not do freaking things that Drawk is like, oh, don't mind if I win. All right.
A TCG tournament. That's closer to a party.
No.
Commander Night. What? Commander Night is such a good
No.
idea. Chat, thank you for suggesting a Commander Night.
No. Oh my god, now
Poetry
somebody put in
slam?
a poetry
That's a
slam.
great idea.
I hate
I don't know if people
this.
know this, but
You know what?
I do have a poetry license.
He is a license to poet.
Hey,
People,
hey, speaking of my critter game, I'm gonna show off new critters I designed last night for everybody. Look at Ogrun. Look how sad he is. He's so good. I love him.
I do love them.
And then these two
Okay.
are also new. Okay.
You have killed it. I have killed it. I hope that YouTube, all the people comment how much they love Mama's party.
That's what's needed is that everybody comments how much they love Drawk's party. We all need that in the YouTube
Mama's
comments. So
party.
please bring
They're
that
like, you
to
know what?
light.
Mama's party is such a party.
Yeah, everybody wants to hear that. We already have Wake. Don't worry.
Yeah, we have that. We have an Irish wake though,
It's
because we've
not on
decided
YouTube
we
yet.
don't want anything super sad.
Wine
A wine
tasting. Wine
tasting
tasting's really
would
good.
be good.
Bachelorette party
Uh,
is such a good idea.
a bachelorette would be really, really good
You
too.
get to pick which one you're doing.
You know what would be good too is a Scotch tasting.
I'm gonna put wine/Scotch. Those aren't different options.
Yeah, because I'm gonna do Scotch.
There are
No,
so
I would
many
never do a
options
gender
now.
reveal party. No gender reveal parties. I think having to find out what gender something is just meh. It's meh to me.
Guys, look at Shriek. She's so cool.
That's a girl.
Yeah, this is Shriek. Shriek is a girl.
Uh-huh. A honky tonk party.
Whoa, dude. She's like, okay, yep. I don't look. I'm not Southern enough to do that well. I think we
Oh,
have too many. Is the
I
thing?
will kill you. With the way that I grew up, I will kill you. You could also put a biker party and I'd kill you.
That's not a thing.
Yeah, a biker party is a party. Dr. Jack, I couldn't find my small needle nose plier, so I wasn't able to make jewelry the whole time. Dr. Jack knows.
I think we're done, huh? Thanks, everybody.
I think YouTube, if you can think of good parties, let us know. Somebody put on that we should have had a Going Merry Christmas party, and I feel bad that I didn't.
Going Merry Christmas. What a good pun that we didn't think of.
Yeah, that was a really, really good party idea, and I feel
That's
dumb
really.
that we
How did
didn't
we
pick
not
it.
think of that pun?
No, it was so obvious. It
We
was
have a
so
rave.
right
Don't
there.
worry. Gender concealed party.
A gender concealed party I'm into. You're like, you will never know the gender of this baby.
We will never tell you.
It's a secret forever. Okay, we better get going
All
because
right.
have you met Lav? Lav will punch us in the nose.
Yeah. We're gonna raid
Who
probably
are we
Oak. We like
raiding?
Oak. Oak is dead. She's
We
gone. I
love
can't
Oak.
find her.
No, I found her. The Oak Tea Party right there.
I always feel like she's not on when it doesn't suggest it to me, but I guess it's just decided, hey, you should raid someone else eventually. But the thing is, I've raided a lot of people who's just like their vibe isn't good, and I've never raided Oak and been like their vibe isn't good, you know?
Because Oak is a legend.
She's also drawing something a little bit less pin-uppy today. It's just a pretty girl with flowers around her. All right, everybody, sending y'all off. You have a good night. We don't. What do you have? You don't have a custom send off for this, right? Like we
I
just.
do have a custom set off.
All right. Until next time.
Party on, party people.
It's been lovely talking to you.
Squish on, squishies.
We got so many send offs now. Bye, everybody. Oh, I forgot. I didn't forget. I misclicked.
New Year, everybody! Happy New Year!
Give everybody happy, merry, and a new Christmas.
No, I hope you all have such a good New Year.